Yo, yo, yo! What's good, y'all? We got a live crowd! Listen to the live crowd! We got a live crowd. Did y'all hear him? Do y'all hear him? Welcome to another episode 17 of Wrasslin Talk Radio. I'm your host, Big Keish, your host for everything and anything wrestling. Got another huge show ready for y'all tonight. All right, y'all quiet down. I gotta get through this. Anyways, but like I said, I'm your boy Big Keish. I'm your host for everything and anything wrestling. Welcome to another good show. Got a good jam-packed show for y'all tonight. I'm looking forward to this show. Got a lot to get through. Got a lot of news. Everything. But first, before we get started, shout out to WFSB 91, Fuego Beats Radio. Make sure y'all check them out. He's taking a little hiatus right now, but he's coming back with us real soon. So thank you for shouting us out whenever y'all do. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for the love. Also, shout out to Holly Street 96. We actually have the host of that podcast. He's going to be joining us. I'll give him his intro in a few. And also SDL, the Stats Don't Lie podcast with T. Wells, one of our team members. He's not with us right now. I guess he'll be on later. But shout out to that podcast as well. Make sure y'all like us on Facebook and Instagram, Wrasslin Talk Radio. I try to keep everything updated with everything going on with wrestling, WWE, AEW, everything like that. I'll try to keep that up. And also make sure y'all like us on YouTube where y'all watching us right now live. Make sure y'all subscribe. Everyone who has subscribed to our YouTube channel, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the love. Keep the love and roll. Keep the love coming, man. Keep the subscribers coming. Thank you for all the love that y'all been showing and everything like that. Before I get started, let me introduce the crew and everything who's with us tonight. Like I said, we are missing two team members. I'll get to them in just a moment. But let's start with the man at the top. Diamond Fella Page Ricky, a.k.a. Fella! And that's all you need. All right. Also, another guest, my other team member, Papa Kamos Mustafa, and all the other names. Chris, what's good with you?
Man, I'm glad to be back, man. I missed y'all, man. The crowd is back, so let's get it.
Yes, the crowd is back. Acknowledge me, a.k.a. Lucas, sitting in his man cave. What's up? And that's Lucas for right now. And we also, my homeboy Tim, as y'all know, Tim and Cap, they're not here right now. Cap will be on later to join us. He's somewhere causing anarchy in Norfolk somewhere. You know, probably getting arrested. He probably won't even be on. Tim's supposed to be joining us as well. Don't know where he's at right now, but hopefully he'll join us soon. But had to bring a special guest. First of all, I gotta let y'all know he's been a guest on here on our show before, and the fellas loved him so much, man. We love having him on here. He had me on his show on Sunday at Holly Street 96, spitting about hip hop and everything like that, man. I appreciate the love he showed me. So of course, I had to show the love back, man. Dietrich, welcome back to the show, fam.
Appreciate it, man. Every time I'm on here, it's a blessing. I love this show, man. Where else did I talk wrestling and not get hit in the head with something?
Man, as always, man, welcome to the show, man. We love having you on, man. I know we definitely glad to have you back, and man, we love having you. I think Dietrich's one of our favorite guests, other besides
appreciate
Trey.
that. Appreciate that.
For other reasons, but Dietrich, we love having you on, man. Anyways, though, let's get to some news and notes, y'all, in regards to this been a crazy time, as y'all know. Well, first of all, fans are coming back. I mean, wait a minute. I gotta do this one more time. Tomorrow night, SmackDown. Fans are in the fucking building. For the first time in over a year and a half, we get fans back. I'm so hyped, man. Definitely hyped to have fans back. So we got fans coming back. They will be coming back tomorrow night. AEW has already started with their fans coming back. They just had the special last week. They just left Daly's place 2 weeks ago, and then they've been back on the road. Watching AEW just alone, you can tell fans being back makes a huge difference, man. Definitely a huge difference. If you saw last night, Fyter Fest 1, you can tell having a crowd there was incredible, man. It makes a damn good difference. I'm happy as hell that they are returning to WWE, so I'm definitely excited about that. We're gonna hop into new now. Ricky, I know he said you didn't have much of a report for the New Japan. Nothing really going on right there, right?
The only thing would be that John Moxley defended the IWGP US Heavyweight title on AEW Dynamite last night. He wound up retaining. And then Lance Archer actually challenged him to another Texas death match. So that'll be fun.
Yes. So that was a couple of news and notes from AEW last night. As Ricky said, John Moxley defeated Carl Anderson last night. He retained the IWGP US title. And then, as he said, Lance Archer is going to face him next week in a Texas death match, which he actually locked down. Lance Archer lost to Moxley in that same match to win the IWGP US title, correct? And that was January 20th. That's before all this shit happened a year ago. Also, from last night, Ricky Starks beat Brian Cage to win the FTW championship. So that ended. Also, the Elite and Hangman Page, they had a little segment there last night. As y'all know, Hangman Page is next in line for the AEW championship. They made a little match as a 5-on-5, the Elite versus Hangman Page in the Dark Order. If Adam Page in the Dark Order wins, the Dark Order gets the tag team title shot, and Adam Page wins gets a shot at Kenny Omega for the AEW title, which I think will end up happening at All Out coming in September. Also, Christian Cage beat Matt Hardy, and then Darby Allin beat Ethan Page in the coffin match, which was crazy. So that was night 1 of Fyter Fest. Night 2 is next Wednesday. 2 of the big matches, as I already said, John Moxley, Lance Archer, Texas Death Match for the IWGP title, US title. And then Britt Baker is against Nyla Rose for the AEW Women's title. Those are 2 big matches next week on Fyter Fest. Also, coming up this weekend, Impact is having their Slammiversary pay-per-view on pay-per-view Saturday night. And the main event is going to be Kenny Omega defending the Impact Championship against Sami Callihan. And just got word when I was watching Impact tonight, it is going to be a no DQ match for the Impact title. Also, the return of the Ultimate X match. It's going to be tomorrow night. And then also, Deonna Purrazzo is defending her Impact Knockouts Women's Championship against an unknown opponent. There's been rumors of who it is. I'm not for sure. I know they said they did count out Ruby Riott, so it will not be her. Don't know. So what? Oh, I thought somebody said. You know you keep your coughing to a minimum, right? Yeah, I can hear that. Sorry, y'all.
So,
girlfriend in the back.
tell me you were watching Impact, is what I'm hearing.
Oh yeah, yes, I was watching Impact Wrestling. I watch them all. I gotta keep. That's why I have to. I got to attain it. I got to entertain to every wrestling fan out there. So, anyway, Slammiversary is this coming Saturday Night Live on pay-per-view 8:00. So y'all Impact fans, make sure y'all catch that. NXT is going to be moving to Sci-Fi starting July 27th due to the Olympics. As y'all know, they come on USA, so switch over on July 27th. So I think for a couple of weeks, I think 2 or 3 weeks, they'll be on Sci-Fi. Same time. But and then the WWE draft got moved from August to October.
No, it's not.
Shut up. Yeah, they moved the draft. And they announced that I think a couple of days ago that the draft is being moved. So that's some news. And also, Walter was supposed to defend the NXT UK Championship next Thursday night against, I know I'm going to fuck up his name, Ilja Dragunov.
Ilya Dragunov.
Yeah, he was supposed to, thank you, Ricky. I fucked up his name. They were supposed to actually have a match next Thursday for the NXT UK title, but there was news that broke out about an hour ago. Walter has a injury to his left hand and will not be able to defend the title. They haven't broke any other news in regards to that. Don't know what's going on with that, but I think your boy was going to win the NXT UK title next Thursday night against Walter, but I don't know what's going to happen right now. If there's more details coming, I will break the news and let y'all know what's going to happen from there. But fucking Walter has been champion for what, 15,000 days now? So he's the forever champion. But anyway, those are news and notes coming out. Just want to go over that a little bit. All right, first thing we're going to jump into is, speaking of NXT, NXT Takeover. We're going to talk to NXT, what's going on right now, and the Great American Bash. Great American Bash, good special they had. It wasn't a takeover, but the Great American Bash was actually a very good episode of NXT. Some dope ass matches. The Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole match. That was the second match they had. Adam Cole won. It was actually a good match. What are y'all thoughts on the match? Did y'all see the match? Any thoughts on the match?
Part 3. They keep giving us great matches. Like I said, this goes back to ROH too. So it's cool that it's great that they're continuing that. But you got to complete the trilogy. We need that last final match.
Do y'all think this is going to be a loser leaves NXT match?
I don't know. I'll be honest.
I wouldn't be surprised, I guess you can say.
Yeah, it's NXT, man. Anything can happen.
But what I feel like, do you guys think they should wrestle the third match in like Hell in a Cell, cage, best out of 3? Like, what do you guys think?
It's gonna be a best out of 3.
But each match has a special stipulation to it.
I think Triple H, 3 stages of hell.
Yep.
I can see that. I think what's going to get to the point, and I think it's going to be where William Regal say, hey, or Cole's probably going to say it, hey, I think both of our egos are too big for NXT. One of us got to go. So Kyle O'Reilly's probably going to lay down the challenge saying, hey, one-on-one, me and you, one final match, loser loses NXT.
I don't actually see them doing a third match.
They have to.
Oh, I got to hear this one, Dietrich. Go ahead.
I don't see them doing a third match, or at least not right now. Like in the next couple months. Like I see him going after. I see this because you saw what happened when he was doing his promo with Thick Boy. Like I see that going on for the next foreseeable future. Like I see Bronson Reed versus Adam Cole for the next foreseeable future. Because you got to get Brunson. Brunson's getting that steam behind him. So now him going after at Adam Cole is going to just like it's going to get him to that next level. And then Adam Cole can go.
But they both got one. They both got one win each. They got but
and the next takeover, from what I've read, like rumored, is supposed to be the night after SummerSlam in Vegas.
Right.
They got to end it there. You just can't. So, Dietrich, you mean tell me NBA Finals game, so the series tied 3-3? No, there's no game 7. No.
There's no game 7.
There's no game 7. We're just gonna both win titles. No.
Hey, man. Yo. I mean, but all I'm saying is there no precedent set for this? Not everybody. But not everybody gets a rubber match in the WWE. Not everybody gets a rubber match.
But this kind of you got to do a rubber match, man.
I get it.
I will say Cole Gargano that's an example. They both won. They never had a third match. So I can see that, but that's different because the NXT
Cole Gargano had a third match.
And Cole Gargano had like 18 matches.
You're thinking Ciampa Gargano, but they did too.
Am I thinking Ciampa Gargano?
They did too, like a year and a half later.
It seemed like
they did because he did. Yeah.
Well, no, they had Takeover New Orleans, Takeover Chicago, and then
yes,
that's right.
Takeover Brooklyn 4.
They did take over.
Because I think Gargano won the last one.
He won the first one.
Okay.
Won the last 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
same thing with Cole and Gargano. Gargano won the first one. Cole ended up winning the last 2.
Yeah, but I do think they're gonna finish it. I think there's gonna be a takeover in August. They're gonna finish it. One of them goes up to the main roster, and I keep saying Cole's going to the main roster.
So you think it'll be like Kyle gets involved in this new feud he's in, and then they do it like that? Yeah,
it's a filler.
So it's a way for Kyle to get back into it, not just go ahead and say, "Hey, I'll do it again."
Yeah, Bronson Reed, because Bronson Reed's going to the main roster.
That's my dude, man. I like that dude.
Yeah. Speaking of Bronson Reed, he lost the NXT North American title to Isaiah Swerve Scott at Great American Bash.
I do like
Hit Row.
I don't.
You don't like Hit? Okay, go ahead.
Nah,
Why you don't like
dude.
Hit Row? What's wrong with Hit Row?
Nah, I don't like them. Man, say the rap. Stop. Can we do something else? Like, can we just have a cool
what's
like?
Wrong with Hit Row? What's wrong with Hit Row? You don't like this? You don't? Okay. You don't
Can we not do the? Yeah, I just don't see him as like. I don't see the players, and I don't believe the players doing the bit. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how I come off sounding, but like I just don't believe them. I don't believe they these rappers and they got a record label and now the record label wants to wrestle. I've seen that. I've seen that over at WCW. It didn't work then. It ain't working now.
I don't know about that, man. I kind of like it.
Hey, man, I came here with the hot takes.
Swerve, that's cool. That's cool. Swerve has been doing his thing, though, man.
I like Swerve. I like him as who he was. I even liked him when he elevated to the heel status.
I do
just
believe
don't like
Swerve
this.
should have beat Escobar for the Cruiserweight Championship, but that's another story. I really do should have won the Cruiserweight Championship, but whatever. But if Reed was going to move up, they had to put somebody to get the title, and they put it on Isaiah Swerve's spot,
right.
Which I don't mind at all. That was cool. I thought Swerve was going to go after Kushida for the Cruiserweight Championship, but they put the North American title on, which is cool. Swerve has been having some good matches, so I don't mind Hit Row as a group, so that's fine. So also the what was the NXT? No, the NXT Championship wasn't defended, but Gargano faced Karrion Kross at NXT last night.
That was a hell of a match. That was a hell of a match.
Great
match, and I definitely liked the ending too.
Yeah, because Joe was gonna kill him.
What do y'all think happens next with Joe?
What I just said, Joe's going.
Yeah, Joe's gonna kill Karrion Kross.
Joe is going to kill.
You think he gets cleared? How fast is he get?
Joe is cleared. Joe is already cleared.
Right.
That right there.
Joe is already cleared if you think he ain't.
The storyline.
So Joe gets cleared.
Once they actually put their hands on him, then it became clear that he was cleared.
I think Regal tries to stop. Storyline wise, I think Regal tries to like stop him from getting across, and it's the whole thing.
I think it's unsanctioned.
Whew. Joe versus Cross unsanctioned? Ooh.
Do you think Joe wins the title?
No.
Wow.
No.
You don't take the strap off Cross right now.
So
Joe's already had the title twice now, I think, right?
So okay, but is Cross going up to the main roster? So I keep seeing it because he was on, main event? That entrance, man, internet fans let Cross have it for the entrance he did on main event. That shit was so corny. It was terrible, man. It was definitely terrible, man. But they seem to be pushing Cross to go to the main roster. Is he not going to the main roster? Is he going to hang on to the title? What's up?
I don't know. It's tough because they both have a lot of really good things going for them. Cross mainly being his size and Scarlett and Adam Cole being his talent, but it feels like they can only really take one right now.
Yeah,
at least to me.
It's going to be interesting to see what they do, but I do think Joe Cross is definitely coming after, like you said, he was provoked.
Who loses the? So Joe and Cross are going to wrestle again. I think Cross is going to beat Samoa Joe.
Here's my thing. Go ahead, Rick. Finish.
Who do you have built up right now to beat Karrion Kross?
I really don't have
no one.
That's the problem.
I mean, honestly, like, look, I'll put it to you this way. I don't see Karrion Kross losing that belt unless it's lost in like a fatal 5-way or something, and he's not pinned. That's the only word. Like, okay, call me crazy, but you maybe could give LA Knight the shot. Call me crazy, Mike.
Yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one.
I mean, he's got the character. I just feel like he just needs a little more in-ring work, but
he's definitely got the character, man.
He's
got the mic.
I mean, he's there. Like, I mean, do you guys think I'm crazy? Like,
I think when you sign a cat like Drake, you're picturing him going against your top. You're not gonna keep him down as a $1 million champ. Like when you sign a cat, I know he's LA Knight now, but I think when you sign him,
go ahead.
No, go ahead. You got it.
I was gonna say another guy, maybe Roddy Strong.
Diamond Mine's got to get built up more.
Yeah, Diamond Mine, and I think he's going up to the Cruiserweight title.
They have to, yes, I agree. But Roddy Strong, maybe down the line, like people know who Roderick Strong is. They just have to build that group up as a whole.
Do y'all think they built the Diamond Mine to the purpose for the Diamond Mine right now is to push Bobby Fish up? Because he has to go through it seems like he's about to run through the Diamond Mine right now. The gauntlet. I ain't saying he's winning, but I'm saying he's about to run through it.
Prediction. Fish joins Diamond Mine.
Ooh.
Yeah?
Ooh.
Fish joins Diamond Mine.
Plot twist. Hey, plot twist on that. Do they attack Cole and O'Reilly maybe down the line? If they're still in NXT?
Tyler Russ ain't got that kind of pull yet.
I mean, so
you
going
gotta
back
put a number. You gotta put another member in Diamond Mine.
So going back on what Dietrich said, so like you say, okay, maybe there might not be a third O'Reilly Cole match. Say Fish, were to join Diamond Mine, they attack them two. Would that lead to Cole and O'Reilly putting aside their differences for the meantime, linking back up, maybe finding two other guys to join them, and then take out Diamond Mine, and then eventually one of them just turns on the other when you don't see it coming.
Hey WWE, get this man a call. Get this man a call. Let him write for you.
And that could set up the third match eventually too.
I'd pay to see that. I pay to see all that.
It's long-term storytelling, but if done right, it could be perfect.
I pay to see all that. WWE, get this man a call.
They're going to book Diamond Mine to be the next Undisputed Era. They're not saying they're going to be up there.
Nobody will ever compare to Undisputed Era.
But they're going to try to make Diamond Mine Bobby
how
Fish
they're
is nothing.
Constructed, sure.
Bobby Fish can't be a solo wrestler. I'm sorry, it's not going to work. He has to be.
He's too old.
He's too old. And he has to be.
You're too old, buddy.
Look, bro, he keeps getting hurt left and right.
That is true.
Injuries in the last how many years?
That is true.
At this point in his career, I'm not saying this to knock him or anything. I love Bobby Fish, but his body's made of glass at this point.
That's true.
He would make a much better promo man for somebody than anything else because he's always jabbing at ringside.
Of course. He's always been able to talk on the mic.
What's that thing he said? There's always everything's promised with taxes, death, and then Bobby Fish getting hurt in a War Games match.
Oh my God! Oh yeah, things in life that are guaranteed.
Things in life that are guaranteed.
Death, taxes, and Bobby Fish getting hurt in a War
Games match.
You ain't shit.
So we're going back to the point of like who they building up. That goes back to my point about Bronson Reed. Do you think they're building him up with the Cole with Adam Cole? Like, why would you put Bronson Reed coming out of what he just went through to Adam Cole? Like, what is that?
But here's my argument though. So why would they have Bronson? Why would they have Bronson Reed and Carry On Cross do these matches for main event?
Because I don't.
So are they just doing these for nothing?
Hey, hold up. I maybe got something to counter that. I say Cole and O'Reilly still have their third match, but Kyle O'Reilly wins because Bronson Reed comes out and fucks Adam Cole up.
I love that. I'd watch that.
O'Reilly beats Cole clean. O'Reilly beats Cole, and then
maybe. But if we're like
WWE don't do clean finishes.
Hell no. Let's say we're on the idea that there's three stipulations to the match. Maybe Bronson Reed comes out and helps Kyle. Like, bro, we've seen some fucked up shit happen in NXT. Come on now.
And I've never seen
Let's act like that happening wouldn't be something out of the ordinary or something we haven't seen before.
Yeah, I've never been in three stages without a run-in.
We've seen betrayals. We've seen guys join factions.
Yeah, anything can happen. I really do think Diamond Mine is being built up, but like I said, I think Bobby Fish joins Diamond Mine. Matter of fact, I think Bobby Fish joins Diamond Mine next week. I believe they attack Kushida, and I believe Bobby Fish joins Diamond Mine next week.
I just think that's too much. That's too much. Roderick Strong's storyline. That's like the exact same storyline Roderick Strong did when he go into the UA.
Oh wow!
Tim
just texted me. My bad, Joe.
That's all good.
Tim just said, "Sorry, got tossed from my son's game."
Yo,
who gets tossed from a little league game? I'm weak.
Sound like me. Sound like me.
Hey,
ref, you suck.
Parents really get into it.
Ref, you suck.
I got it. We know we got to hear the story, y'all. We got to hear the story. But anyway, sorry, teacher. Go ahead.
You good. I was just saying, like, I don't even know what I was saying no more. That story is funny.
That's funny, man.
Nah,
but yeah,
hilarious.
But yeah, Diamond Mine, I really think they're gonna end up billing them. I was
saying Roderick Strong. That what you're saying about Bobby Fish is the same storyline Roderick Strong did to get the into the UA. So it's like I don't know if they would do that.
I mean, maybe they could go that same route.
It's like exactly the same storyline with the same players. Like
But the roles are reversed this time.
It'd be interesting how things play out. Also, the Great American Bash, new women's tag team championship crown. Io Shirai and Zoe Stark won the title when Tegan Nox came back, but Tegan Nox made a one-time appearance and now she's on Raw. I mean, on SmackDown.
She better think Bailey sold.
Yo, Tegan Nox was in NXT for like 5 minutes, and then next thing you know, she shows up on Friday Night SmackDown. So Tegan and they're called Nox.
You know what? You're not wrong about that. That she was in NXT for a 5-minute statement because you want to know why? With the amount of time she was fucking hurt, she might as well damn near spend 5 minutes in NXT. Damn it! That harsh. If I go too deep,
y'all talk about Bobby Fish, but Tegan Nox was just as hurt.
Hey, you know what, bro? I saw this woman get her fucking knee smashed in a cage at War Games. My homie Bob was sitting next to me. I brought him to War Games, and he just kept asking me, why she beat her ass? Why she beat her ass? Asked me that like 10 times throughout the whole night. Why she beat her ass, though?
Yeah, so Tegan and Shotzi are now on SmackDown. So they dropped their names, but of course the women's tag team title. I understand the women's tag team, the NXT Women's Championship is a joke.
I got a text the next day too. Why she beat her ass though?
Raquel Gonzalez is going to be defending the NXT Women's Championship against Xia Li next week. Apparently, all you have to do is go in the ring, stare at somebody, say I want you next week, and then you get a championship match. Is that easy?
I mean, that's what the Undertaker was doing. You just go in there, confront him, stand in the ring, stare him in the face, and just point at the sign.
And I'm sorry, Raquel Gonzalez sucks as women's champion. I'm sorry.
She's the most boring women's champion I've seen.
It's like watching paint dry on a wall, bro. It's just, I don't like it. I don't understand.
Now you know why they put her with Dakota Kai.
I don't know why she's with Dakota Kai. I'm surprised she ain't returned. They neither want to return on each other. Now you got Xia Li's getting the title shot. I don't like this whole Raquel Gonzalez thing.
It's like Oprah say, you get a title shot, you get a title shot, you get a title shot.
I think WWE has a problem with like the moment. Sometimes they don't tell good storytelling for the foreseeable future. They like to switch that moment. They're like, oh, we'll be dope today. You get the title shot. Cool, you win tonight. And
if that was the case, Io Shirai should have just kept the title.
Right.
There was nothing wrong with her being champion.
I thought she got hurt.
Well, she came back, and now she's a women's tag team. I just don't understand to put them two together. Her and Zoe Stark. That made no sense. I don't know what's going on with that women's.
All right.
I understand the concept behind the titles, but it's almost like now since Shotzi's gone, Tegan's gone. I'm like, I mean, you only got what? Now you got Katie Catanzaro, and then what's the other chick? Her tag team partner.
What about Michelle? The girl Michelle, not Michelle Rodriguez. What's that other tall chick that's supposed to be tough?
You talk about Martinez?
Yeah, Martinez.
Mercedes Martinez.
Yo,
Xia Li knocked her the fuck out.
She did.
Yo, she knocked her the hell out.
I'm gonna do the knocking out.
Did y'all see that kick?
Yes, he threw off the side.
They showed it in slow motion. I was like, damn.
Kick the fuck out of her.
She kicked that shit out of her, yo. I knew she was knocked out.
Hey, but boys, guess what though?
What's that?
Fans are back tomorrow.
Fans are back tomorrow.
The fans are back tomorrow.
All right, we're gonna done with NXT, but NXT is rolling on. So good things coming out of NXT. Next, we're gonna talk. Well, speaking of fans,
for the first time in 500 days, damn near.
Yes, let's talk about fans being back. Now, let's talk. First of all, we're gonna talk about fans being back. Then we're gonna talk about the Thunderdome Era. I know y'all don't want to address it, but we gotta talk. about the Thunderdome Era.
We can talk a little bit about the Thunderdome.
Give it a rest in peace.
Yes, but fans being back is huge. Fans are what are going to be in Houston, Texas tomorrow?
Yeah. The whole
Houston,
weekend, the whole weekend, pretty much.
The whole weekend,
in Fort Worth.
fans are back. It's gonna be. Thank God, fans are back. This is gonna help lift it. SmackDown got a huge show coming up tomorrow night. Then you got Sunday. You got
You got 3 huge shows back to back to back. Look, Raw sucked. We're not gonna sit there and
sugarcoat it.
But Raw has been trash.
Raw needs fans.
But yeah, I agree. Raw needs the fans, and with the fans being back, I feel like we're in store for a little roller coaster ride going forward on Raw.
They said new sets.
Same thing with SmackDown too.
They said they got new sets. They're doing new technology. Hope they're keeping the pyro. So thank God, man. Just the Thunderdome. Oh, look,
I just want them to keep that camera angle when the cats be walking in, and it really
the
focuses on
AK
that.
camera.
Yeah, that joint is dope. That joint is dope.
Yeah,
they need to use it more.
They have to keep the AK camera. I think they will. They have to.
They need to use it. Yeah, that joint is dope.
That's Fox
but
money.
The Thunderdome era. I mean, you gotta let's talk about the Thunderdome era for a minute. We went from. I mean, we didn't know what was gonna happen when the pandemic hit. Everything pretty much shut down, and I remember watching the first episode of Raw, and they were in the PC Center, and I was just sitting there thinking, "Oh shit! Don't tell me it's gonna be like this from going forward." I'm like, I couldn't bear it. Then they started watching. Then they started showing old Royal Rumbles. I'm like, so this is what we're gonna do until we know something. I was like, this is not gonna work. Yeah,
nope.
It was terrible at the PC Center. Oh my god, Stone Cold night, Stone Cold Austin 316 night. Terrible, man. Stone Cold came out there.
The Undertaker's last night, terrible.
Terrible.
No, I'll give you something even more terrible. The first WrestleMania in the PC Center.
I haven't even watched it. The only thing I've ever watched is the Boneyard match. That's it.
It was just if you. I mean, I did watch it when Drew beat Brock Lesnar. It just seemed so mediocre, man. It just no one there to cheer. It was just quiet, and I was like, this was terrible. And then they still want to do WrestleMania 2 nights with no fans.
Gave us a whole 2 nights of garbage.
It was a whole 2 nights.
That was a hard watch. That was a hard watch.
Brutal.
Ricky, I'm telling you right now, that was difficult to watch.
Sitting on your couch like.
You couldn't get excited. I was about to have
you know what?
a party like I do every year, and it just.
You know what? I'm gonna put it to you this way. I drew the line immediately when I saw Stone Cold in an empty ass PC asking for no audience. Give me a hell yeah, and all you just heard was fucking cricket.
Give me a hell yeah.
That's why I drew the.
Well, you heard Byron Saxton.
Rick, I ought to punch you through this camera. No.
And I'm sitting there, I watched AEW the first episode when Cody came out there with no fans. And it just, you got to sit there, you're sitting there and realize, like, how the hell are we going to get through these next couple of months? We're going to have no fans. I said, what are they going to do? I'm like, we were sitting there, none of us know what to expect. We didn't know what to expect. Like, how long they're going to, then they did pay-per-views from there, which was pointless. But I give respect to where respect's due. The wrestling business stayed in business, though. Because while basketball was going on a hiatus, we didn't know what baseball was going to do. We
had nothing.
We didn't know what any other sport was going to do.
We had wrestling.
The wrestling business stayed alive no matter what. And then you got to give props to that. You got to give major props to wrestling sticking around because they could have just folded up and went home.
Some of them did.
They could have just folded up, went home. They could have just said, you know what?
Some of them actually did. And honestly, for some of them, I'm going to say that was the best thing that they did for their careers.
Speaking of one indirectly, the tribal chief.
You already know what the fuck I'm talking about. You already know what the fuck I'm talking about. Acknowledge me.
Acknowledge him.
No, shout out to Cap for the shirt. Appreciate it.
Man, that was a. Hey, listen, man. Can we? I know we doing the. That was a 100% turnaround. Like, man,
bruh, what made that was when they turned the camera and they saw Paul Heyman sit next to him. Yo, I remember all of us were like,
"Wait, what?"
Oh my god!
Wait a minute,
our group chat blew the fuck up that night.
Yo, I think we talked for about a good 3 or 4 hours. Yo,
listen, the last time I was that surprised was when Malachi Black showed up. the other week. That's the last time I've been like.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that in a minute.
But I'm just saying, like, when I saw when you pan that camera and it's Heyman on the couch, you're like, nah, big, nah, big.
I'm like, no. After the many fights with
yeah,
like
nah.
Brock Lesnar, and you was like, why is Paul? First things first, everybody was like, why the hell's Paul Heyman there? And I was like, oh, this is gonna get interesting. I was like, Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman.
Mm-hmm. And
that's
it was
what made you want it. That's when SmackDown.
Number one storyline. Number one storyline since.
Number one storyline since then. I think that without Paul Heyman coming to Roman Reigns, SmackDown would have been just as dead as Raw. But man, when Paul Heyman
would it have been though?
You think Roman's going to do what he's doing right now without ensuring he has creative opinion?
Take away Paul Heyman. What happens with Roman Reigns?
I mean,
he's still a tribal chief.
He's still tribal chief, and he still has Jey Uso the way I see it. I mean, look, realistically,
come on, Lucas, let's take
hold on. I'm not saying Paul Heyman has not helped. However, I am saying though, let's not act like this isn't all Roman's doing, because look, to be honest, yes, Paul Heyman has helped, because you never would have expected Roman and Paul Heyman to line up together like that. But like, Paul Heyman really doesn't talk that much.
I think
Paul Heyman.
Hey, Lucas, not to I agree, but I think you're diminishing what Paul Heyman has done for Roman more than anything, because
I'm not. Trust me.
No, listen. We're so used to Paul Heyman. He talks for Brock Lesnar. Not everything has worked out being a Paul Heyman guy. I mean, we know Cesaro and Ryback didn't work out being a Paul Heyman guy. But CM Punk did work out being a Paul Heyman guy. So with this one, Paul Heyman is kind of taking a step back and allowed everybody else to make this Paul Heyman guy. No, he does not speak much for him. And yes, Roman has a big input, but please, for not 1 second, don't think Paul Heyman's presence does not help this at all, because it really does.
I never said that.
Heyman himself has said before that for his character to work, he never has the same relationship with two different talents, which is why you look at him as Paulie Dangerously being the guy for a young, stunning Steve Austin different than being the guy that was the agent for Brock Lesnar in 2002, which is different than being the guy in the background holding the title belt for CM Punk in 2013, which is different from being the guy cowering in fear behind Roman Reigns in 2021. He is a different character in all of these instances, but he's the same character, but he has a different relationship with all of the talent. And that's the way he sells how they operate.
I'm going to add to that real quick. I'll put it to you this way. Paul Heyman's presence for Roman Reigns is basically that of the same presence that he had with CM Punk.
Different. I'd say different.
He was different, yes. Different, yes. But however, it's kind of helped their careers out as well.
Well, yeah, absolutely. But you got to understand.
I'm saying, here, I'll reword it. I'll reword it. Their careers have skyrocketed positively since.
But you know what? Their careers CM Punk's career was skyrocketing before the Paul Heyman though.
And so was Roman Reigns.
That Money in the Bank, Paul Heyman wasn't around.
And so was
CM Punk's last heel turn.
Hey, but Chris, tell me Roman's wasn't skyrocketing though.
What?
Tell me Roman's career wasn't skyrocketing as well. I mean, look,
but CM Punk wasn't getting the backlash that Roman was getting.
True. I think here's where it boils down to. I think without Paul Heyman, this set of storylines does not work. Only because I know Roman can hold his own, and I'm a big Roman fan.
Roman can hold his own.
But that's the thing. Like, Paul Heyman, when you see like we just talked about, what was our face when the camera pans and you see Paul Heyman? It ratchets it up. Whatever he was gonna do it, and we might have gotten tired of it after a while. But with Paul Heyman there, it's like, oh, it's something different here. It's something special.
It makes it a lot more interesting for sure.
Right. Because those two don't go together. And then you see Roman act like a heel, and it's like, oh, that's Paul Heyman influence. Oh, okay.
His heel turn was solidified when you saw that, basically.
Right. So I just don't think this storyline works without Paul Heyman.
Good point, man. Yeah, good point.
100%. I agree. I don't think. I mean, this Roman character is a great heel, but I agree. I don't think this character. I don't think this works without Paul Heyman. Because Paul.
And I can't wait to see what they do.
You also got to remember, just because Paul Heyman is not doing it on camera, we don't know what Paul Heyman is doing behind the scenes. You know,
he's a mastermind.
I will put money down that he has 100% creative control over anything Roman Reigns does.
I say that too.
So that's what I'm saying. We gotta give
without a doubt.
We got to give Paul Heyman his props for what he is doing. I can't lie.
And then you added the Usos.
I'm just going
Jey
there.
Uso, who became main event Jey Uso.
Main event Jey.
And then you got Jimmy 205 live. Uso, let me stop. Let me stop.
Main event Jey is going on.
And Jimmy 205 live Uso.
Jimmy, I can't stop drinking the juice.
Jimmy, I can't stay.
I'm out of here, man. I'm out.
Yo,
I went
doing so good. We were doing so good.
I went there, but no, real talk. Jey Uso he was a tag team specialist. Remember, Jey wasn't doing anything. Remember, Jimmy had tore his ACL at WrestleMania last year.
Right.
Jey came and became like just irrelevant to becoming a singles wrestler. Teaming up, had that match at Hell in a Cell with Romans, elevated him, and he was in main event matches on SmackDown every single Friday nights.
Hey, he was the second best thing on SmackDown next to Roman.
Yes, Jey Uso he was a damn good singles. He had a damn good singles run, man. Damn good singles. I mean, him and Jimmy
crazy.
Are a great tag team.
It's crazy that they're not gonna punish Jimmy right now, which is.
We don't know that yet.
They want Rocky.
I heard The Rock had a lot of influence.
I don't think they can.
Once again, y'all.
But Jimmy's wrestling tomorrow.
We talk about this in the group chat. I don't get why do y'all want them to punish Jimmy so bad, but they don't punish Jeff Hardy.
Chris,
That's
I don't.
Good point.
I'm the last one to watch.
Wait. They kind of did.
Y'all keep asking it's like y'all want them to punish Jimmy. But
wait,
energy for fucking Jeff Hardy.
But they kind of did punish Jeff Hardy. They kind of punished Jeff Hardy a lot.
No, they really didn't.
They kicked him out every time he got into some trouble. They just booted him.
They didn't pay for his fucking rehab and all that, bro.
They tried. Yeah, after a while, they were like, "Yo, you gotta go," and he had to go to TNA.
Bro,
Jeff Hardy went to prison, y'all.
It definitely wasn't that.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy did go to prison.
Hold on, and they brought his punk ass back. So
yeah, they keep giving him chances.
He still did the shit.
But I think the point you were saying punish though. But here's the thing: they can't punish Jimmy, but they can't punish Jimmy right now. They can't punish Jimmy
right now.
That's right.
Are the best thing right now. You're not gonna punish them. If you're not gonna punish Jeff Hardy, I don't want to hear fucking shit else about Jimmy Uso.
Listen, they can't punish Jimmy. They can't punish Jimmy right now.
Chris, down the line, do you think he gets punished though?
No.
Okay.
Oh, they gonna punish him.
I ain't gonna say that.
Well, how you gonna ground? Hey, how you gonna ground somebody for something they did 7 months ago?
Oh, hey, the WWE grounded somebody for shaking Vince McMahon's hand. So,
well, after the case, Richard Sherman should be fine in WWE. Let me stop.
Hey,
can we let that shit go? Can we let it go? They're not punishing Jimmy Uso and good. They don't need to. God dang it. Shit.
He just got it, man. Look, man, if he gonna drink, man, he got enough money, man. Get an Uber.
Like, real talk, we don't condone drinking and driving. Like, he's like, real talk.
I don't condone drinking and driving.
We don't condone drinking and driving, but you got to be like Jimmy got to be smarter than that.
Call a spade, then. That's all I'm saying. If you're gonna
here's my thing though: if they don't punish him, it could be worse down the line. Like, we could be not talking about Jimmy getting a DUI. We could talk about Jimmy not, something tragic happening.
Well,
something got to get done.
What? we already know what Vince does for people named Jimmy. So I mean, you know, hey.
I'm not going there. I'm not going there.
I mean, he's taken care of that family before.
This
so
dude
what
right
you
here.
want me to say? He's taking
This dude
care
right
of
here.
Fuck.
Are you talking about Tamina's father?
Yeah, and
Wow.
in the Hall of Fame. So y'all want to talk about some? Oh, well, you know what? Vince gonna take care of Jimmy. Don't worry.
Yo.
Didn't expect a reference to that tonight.
Well, and there you
it's no holds barred.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Point.
It's no holds barred. It's a no disqualification match.
Gives a new meaning to the term Texas Death Match.
Yo.
So can we leave this punish Jimmy shit here now? I don't want to hear about Jimmy getting punished no more. God, no.
Well, if you're gonna bring a murder, no, we can't talk about it no more. No, they've been singing this shit for the last 2 weeks in the group chat. Like, man, they ain't punished Jimmy. You know, man, man, I'm surprised they ain't punished Jimmy, man. Why is Jimmy not punished? But they can never answer the Jeff Hardy question. I can answer the Jeff Hardy question. That was the early '90s. The landscape. I mean the late '90s. Excuse me, the late '90s, 2000. But still, hold on.
Away from the cocaine era.
But hold on. What I'm trying to say is the landscape of life in general wasn't the way it is now. Now it's everything is up in everything.
It's still fun in some places.
Well, no, what I'm trying to that's not what I'm trying to say. Hold on, what I'm trying to say is the landscape of like the whole cancer culture and everything like that. Right. Like everybody's watching. That's the only reason he can't be punished. Like it's like, yo, what you gonna do about this? Jeff Hardy got away with it because he was in the era where nobody gave a damn. You didn't have to tell. You didn't even know Jeff Hardy was hot. And he was hot.
Like Matt Riddle.
We knew.
You forget Jeff Hardy was getting away with it when he was the world title. They still pushed him to the moon.
Right.
Fighting Randy Orton.
Look at you now. Let's talk about Jeff Hardy when he was in TNA.
That was 2008, 2009.
Yeah. We
what I'm saying is
Jeff Hardy in TNA.
Don't nobody get punished. The only reason people get punished in sports or any kind of entertainment is because everybody else can see it. Back then, nobody was paying attention to Jeff Hardy other than wrestling fans.
But we knew it. We knew it behind closed doors.
And did not care. But now everybody pays attention to this stuff. Like it's not on wrestling. It's not on the wrestling blogs. Hold on, it's not on the wrestling blogs. It's on TMZ.
Yeah. But what I'm simply saying is like, it's like now motherfuckers want him to be punished. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, I ain't with that. I'm just saying if they do punish him.
This has been a topic in our conversation for the last 2 weeks, and I'm like, okay.
I want him to get help. Because I'm tired of hearing about it.
I do want to see him get
I'm
help.
tired of hearing about it too. But I agree. He need to take a Uber because
some.
But
Or harm himself, and we don't got no more Jimmy.
Naomi too, because everybody came at Naomi. Damn, Naomi had to delete her Twitter. Like I'm like, why you coming after me? I mean, I know that's her husband or whatever, but you coming after her? She didn't do nothing.
I don't get that. I don't get that coming after her. Like, what's she gonna do?
Don't go after nobody and everything.
She wasn't in the car.
She wasn't in the car. I mean, I have to ask, where were you? I'm not saying I'm not putting no blame on her, but are you checking on your husband? I mean, why is he drinking like this? Why did they let him? Like, who let him grab keys and get in the car and go? I question a lot about all the times he got pulled over, or whatever. But it's got to be somebody by his side just telling him, like, what? And then Rikishi, the father, like, dog, talk to your son. Man. Talk to your son, man. Like, hey, you got to sit down, talk to your son. Like, yo, cat, this ain't cool, man. Like,
yeah, man.
You got your career to think about, man. You in a storyline right now, and y'all at the top of the food chain right now. Like, they're going to beat the Mysterios. Yes, they are going to beat the Mysterios and become the tag team champions. So that's going to happen. I think it's going to happen at SummerSlam. So eventually it's going to happen. Like, but
that's going to happen Sunday.
Oh, you think? You think they put it on? You think they pull the trigger on Money in the Bank and not SummerSlam?
So you think they're going to do the tag team? They haven't said nothing. You think they're going to make a title match for this Sunday? They could.
Maybe. Maybe
They could.
I mean,
matches.
it's the go home. It's the go home show tomorrow night. So
Wait. Is Roman defending the title?
against
against Edge on Sunday.
That's right. Roman defends the title against Edge. Okay, you're right. Sorry.
I want to give it up for Edge, man. He came back looking like a threat.
Edge came back aggressive as shit. He came back aggressive. I love Edge's intensity, man. I definitely love Edge intensity, man. It's definitely. This is the match that should have happened at WrestleMania, the one-on-one match. Now we're finally getting that match. So it's cool we finally getting that match. So that's awesome that we're getting that. So speaking of Money in the Bank, we can discuss that real quick. Well, before we close out the Thunder, I know we were talking about the Thunderdome, but the Thunderdome era is finally over. Fans are returning. We're gonna close the book on the Thunderdome era. The Thunderdome era. We are putting up. We're closing that book. Thank you WWE for getting. I mean, it was a cool concept. It brought in crowd noise, but now we need fans back. Fans are back now, so we're returning things back to normalcy again. So happy about that. The Money in the Bank pay-per-view coming up on Sunday, because I'm gonna get y'all a prediction. I told y'all in the group chat that I was gonna give y'all my prediction as well. Let me bring up the pay-per-view real quick. And if I got it right here, sorry fellas, I should have got this information up earlier. I was trying to get all the things up for the show. Hold on 1 minute. But yeah, the Money in the Bank pay-per-view is this coming Sunday. As y'all know, the match, we do have the one match. Roman Reigns is defending the title against Edge at the match. We're gonna get predictions as well coming up. I'm just gonna go over the matches real quick. So you got that match. You also have Bobby Lashley defending the WWE title against Kofi Kingston. The Money in the Bank men's match: Ricochet, John Morrison, Riddle, Drew McIntyre, Big E, Kevin Owens, King Nakamura, Seth Rollins. In my opinion, this is a dope roster they got going into this Money in the Bank men's champion ladder match. So this is gonna be good. The women's side: Asuka, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, Nikki, almost a superhero. I hate saying that name. Liv Morgan, Zelina Vega, and two names that were added this week: Natalya and Tamina in the women's match. We're gonna get to that in just a minute. I know you'll get your thoughts on that. Rhea Ripley's defending the Raw Women's Championship against Charlotte Flair. And then this match was supposed to be on Monday Night Raw next week, but they added it because of the Bayley injury. And I got to mention that too. We got to get into that. AJ Styles and Omos are defending against the Viking Raiders, the Raw Tag Team Championship. Okay, first predictions coming up for the men's ladder match. Who do y'all think wins? I got to hear y'all predictions.
Big E.
Chris? Seth. Dietrich, who you got?
I'm gonna go. He stole my pick. I'm gonna go Big E.
Rick?
It's my dude.
You're on mute, Rick.
You're on mute, Rick.
Sorry, Big E is probably the safest bet at the moment.
I'm gonna go, and I hate to say it, I'm gonna go Seth Rollins.
Mm.
I'm gonna go Seth Rollins. The reason I'm picking, because Big E, I'm gonna say Big E's too obvious. I say that's too obvious, and I believe he's gonna be facing Roman Reigns sometime soon.
Answer me this though: wouldn't Seth Rollins seem to be obvious too, though?
He has a match with Edge coming up at SummerSlam. I don't think he's
Well,
we know, and that's other news that broke earlier. Speaking of, Chris broke the news that I haven't seen it yet, but Chris did say it's going to be Goldberg versus Lashley at SummerSlam for the WWE Championship.
Oh, we have to
stop.
We have to
Yeah,
stop.
it's gonna be Goldberg versus Lashley. Goldberg will be at Raw on Monday.
So I guess Drew McIntyre caving his face in at the Royal Rumble didn't help. Now we just need fucking Lashley to just absolutely demolish him.
Drew McIntyre is facing the
Hey, sign me up.
SummerSlam.
Goldberg is just raking in the cash right now. It's the biggest thing.
He's stealing money, man. He's stealing money.
Goldberg only does 2 matches a year.
And they're
That's all
both
he
title
needs.
matches
Which match did he have
on
this year?
big stages.
Against Drew McIntyre.
What the
Rumble.
fuck? at the Royal Rumble too.
Here's my problem with Goldberg. I don't think you put Goldberg against Lashley if Goldberg loses. I don't think WWE does that. That's not McMahon's style.
You think Goldberg wins the? You think Goldberg?
No, I'm afraid. I am afraid that Goldberg might win the title.
I'm afraid too.
Because that's WWE written all over it. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, that's WWE written all over it.
No.
Goldberg versus Lashley, there's no reason for it.
When Chris said Goldberg, the first thing that came to mind, Lashley about to drop this title. And
I kind of feel like why didn't he drop it to? Why didn't he beat Drew McIntyre?
Honestly,
because I don't know. Goldberg got somebody's kid in a closet.
They just paying this man a ton of money, and he's having these matches, and I'm just hoping these 10-minute matches. Like,
Good for him, though.
Dietrich made Chris leave the whole fucking group.
Yeah, he made.
I didn't know. He was like, "Yo, why?" Like, I'm like, Goldberg got somebody's kid in the closet somewhere. That's high-ranking official in WWE. Like, that's why he keep getting these matches, man.
I was like, well, it was supposed to be Cena versus Roman Reigns at SmackDown. Now, what I'm hearing is that
I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that.
It was off at one point, but now they're saying it might be back on. They said Cena was supposed to be here tomorrow night at SmackDown, but now they say he's going to be on the July 23rd episode of SmackDown. Go ahead, Lucas. What you got?
Do you believe everything that you read on the internet?
Yes.
Unfortunately. Unfortunately, yes.
No,
100%.
Right?
Nick.
Yep. I do.
Time works every time.
I do. I really do.
Yeah, I really do. I really do.
Here's just me just being the outside thinker that I can be sometimes. What if they're just saying that to fuck with us and he actually shows up tomorrow night?
Who?
John Cena.
Like, I really truly hope that works, because I want to see Roman versus Cena on a big stage. It's a match I haven't seen.
But they keep dropping this Lashley Lesnar.
Listen, man, that's the only match that counts
that's
right now.
That's the only match that I want to see.
That's the only exactly. That's the only match fans want to see. And what better way to have it than at Summerslam next month in front of 80,000 people in Vegas?
It's almost like you get
on a Saturday.
Wish Lesnar against Bobby Lashley. It's like, what you wish for? What you got?
What you get exactly.
Somebody was in the back. They was in the back off. They was in Connecticut.
Over Sunday.
They was in Connecticut. Like, yo,
like, wait a minute.
We should get Brock. No, let's get Goldberg.
Brock's not interested. Call Goldberg. Yes, get on the phone.
Yeah.
Hey,
Vince,
it's like that video. Hey, it's that video of Vince where it's like, where is he? Take me that son of a bitch right now.
Somebody said Vince, Goldberg, Lashley. Vince like, I like it.
It's such good shit. It's
such good shit. Hey, wait a minute. Now one better. We're gonna make it 8 seconds so it makes us like a dominant win for Goldberg. Write it up. And then this motherfucker gets the Kofi Kingston treatment.
That's another one I don't understand why they're doing. Like, yo, Kofi versus Lashley. I'm supposed to believe Kofi got a chance.
Oh no. What's his name gonna turn on Kofi on Sunday? Xavier Woods. I think he turns on him. Oh God, here comes Cal. Oh God, here comes this dude. Ladies and gentlemen, the Psycho has entered the room.
Hey guys.
What the hell?
We don't do audio only here, pal.
Well, no better fucking way to write this sign.
What the shit?
Cap,
Chris, you gotta call me right, man? Huh?
Cap can't show his video. Cap can't do video because he's wanted, so he has to keep his face hidden. So,
I'm naked.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Easy.
Oh,
easy.
I gotta go. Yeah. Whoa.
Easy.
Whoa.
I'm just being 100 with y'all.
Nah.
No.
It's like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. But Uncle Phil was naked, Aunt Viv.
Cap, if you turn your camera on, I swear to God, it's gonna be the most.
Hey, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out forever. And okay, that's okay.
Cap can't come to Chicago. He can't come to Chicago if he comes on the camera like that. Hell no.
Nah, I wouldn't do no shit like that, fellas.
I hope not.
Anyway,
I would put in my retirement papers to this podcast right now.
Cap, who you got for Money in the Bank, man? Real quick.
Like I said in the chat, I got Riddle winning with Randy Orton helping him out.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Question: Where the hell's Randy Orton been?
Nobody knows.
Probably fucking Kim somewhere.
Yo, Randy his wife is bad though, man.
Or probably
bad. His wife is bad.
Yes, sir.
Ooh,
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't mind. I would like to. I'd drop an RK on her ass. Damn.
You're a sick boy.
Randy's wife is bad. I wouldn't mind him taking some time. I think he's probably getting time off because they're going back on tour. So he's probably just getting a little time off. Wasn't he in the match?
Nope.
He was never in the match, was he?
Nah.
Okay.
Riddle lost the match for him.
Wild card. Who's your wild card though? If you got your main people, who's your wild card? My wild card. I'm gonna go off a limb. I'm gonna say John Morrison is a wild card.
Johnny Drip Drip.
Honestly, my wild card would be Cap's pick. Honestly, Riddle. Yeah, that'd be my wild card to tell you the truth.
I wouldn't be. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Riddle won Money in the Bank. I really wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised either.
Here's my thing, though. I just hope if Riddle winning Money in the Bank does not turn into, this whole thing with him and Randy, where it's like, oh, Randy wants the Money in the Bank contract.
No, you already called it. You
think they have one-on-one match? Randy Orton against the
I hope not. I hope not.
It's
But
too
I'm afraid.
obvious.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it's too obvious of a storyline to go down.
Yeah, but WWE loves the obvious. Raw loves obvious. They do the obvious thing.
Which is why we don't watch it.
I don't think it's going to happen because I think Riddle and Orton win the tag team titles at SummerSlam.
Like
All
the most.
I got a question for you guys now.
I think the Viking Raiders gonna win the title.
Nah.
Moving on to the next match. Who wins the women's Money in the Bank now?
Oscar.
Now, this is going to be interesting. I said Liv Morgan.
Okay.
She's on a roll.
Cap, you got Oscar?
Yeah.
Nah, she won last year. Not back to back. She doesn't.
Yeah, but you got to think about it this way though. Like Keith, like last year, Money in the Bank was basically for the women's title because Becky gave it up during pregnancy.
Right. I'm gonna go with somebody I know will never win, but I just keep rooting for her every year. I'm gonna go with Natalya.
Okay. What about you, Shannon?
She got the tag team title, man. That ain't gonna happen. Go ahead, Ricky. Go ahead.
Liv Morgan's a good choice. Something tells me Alexa Bliss might too again. Like I think she's call it a weird gut reaction.
Hey, Rick, remember when we saw her win Money in the Bank and cash in that same night?
Yeah, good times.
That could be a possibility.
Yeah,
that could definitely be a possibility.
You're all gonna think I'm fucking crazy when I tell you my pick.
Who?
It's Granny Panties 2.0. That's my pick. For some reason, I just think they're gonna push Nikki Cross, and I just feel like they might give her Money in the Bank.
You know what? Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. That would be my sleeper pick.
I honestly though, like I was thinking about it today, and like I'm trying to like nitpick. I'm like, okay, Asuka won last year. Bliss has already won. Like I can't see this person winning. I looked at Liv Morgan. I'm just like, I can see it, but I can't. And I'm just like, all right, there's one bitch they've been giving a lot of camera time to.
So let me ask y'all the question. I'm gonna get Chris's pick when he comes back because he's busy doing.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all the question though, in regards to the Money in the Bank. Is it better for? Because you notice the one thing that's recurring when it comes to Money in the Bank, they're heels all the time. I mean, you see, is it better for a heel to keep the Money in the Bank, or is it okay to have a face win the Money in the Bank?
I mean, who cares? Honestly, who cares? Like, I've never really cared if it was a face or a heel winning Money in the Bank.
Well,
yeah, same here.
I see what they're saying, and you're right. Who cares? You're supposed to not care, but we've seen what the face turns have been like. Like John Cena telling, like both of them just do the same thing. I'm gonna tell you when I'm gonna cash it in, and then have a match. Like it's more fun when the heels have it, because you never know when they're gonna cash it in.
It's more fun when the heels have it because it's unpredictability when the heels have the face. Is kind of like, yeah, it's like the heels got to be an asshole, but you got to think about something for a minute. If Reigns and Lashley are both the champions, they're not coming off that title. It depends because
You got to be a scenario.
They're both going to have long-term championship runs.
Right.
So my question is, whoever wins Money in the Bank, you got to think about the men's side. Like, when would you cash in? Because you don't want to see neither Lashley or Reigns. Because I want to see both of them make it to Survivor Series. We want Lashley versus Reigns in Survivor Series and NXT. They haven't said that NXT coming back yet, but there's going to be a triple threat match at NXT if they make it. But you definitely want to see Roman Reigns and Lashley making the Survivor Series.
Well, let me throw this out at you. What if they? Wouldn't it make Roman or Lashley stronger if they beat somebody cashing in the suitcase? Wouldn't that look like you would look like a G if you fought off a cash in?
Oh, like somebody, the winner tries to cash in on them, and basically they just beat the fuck out of them. And be like, the fuck are you trying to do?
Right.
Well, if that's the case, it'd be Riddle. It'd be Lashley beating the hell out of Riddle. Then that would be.
See, if Riddle, I do believe if Riddle wins the Money in the Bank, Randy Orton wins the Money in the Bank. No, I'm
going that route. I think they're going to win the tag team titles. I just don't see that.
No, Randy is going to turn on him as soon as if he wins. It's just a matter of weeks when there's an RKO coming.
No,
I see it.
Ultimately, I do think Seth Rollins ends up winning the Money in the Bank match. So women's side, like I said, I'm gonna stick with Liv Morgan because, like I said, I mean she's on a roll. I mean, you don't want to kill the momentum and everything like that. But with that another match, Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. I think Charlotte Flair wins the title.
I think Rhea wins.
They're the same. They're the same people.
I'm sick of that rivalry. It's
same people.
It's a boring rivalry, man. It's a boring rivalry. Not trying to take away from Ripley, but it's a boring rivalry. I can't wait for them to move on from this because I'm sick of them too. So, but I think Charlotte ends up winning the title. I don't know why Vince is in love with with Charlotte Flair. So I really
if Rhea is winning, Becky's returning and fighting her.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
I can see that.
That's my official prediction.
Becky's coming back sometime. Like that baby
She's
is
not going back to Charlotte. She is not going to fight Charlotte again.
Please don't do that. I don't want to see that.
Becky got to fight somebody new. She's got to fight one of the new girls coming up.
Becky fight Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair.
It's a hell of a match.
Yeah, because hey, think of it this way: when WWE did like their draft, Becky never got drafted.
Exactly.
She's still on Raw.
Excellent points.
I don't think so.
Hold on.
Curtis Jackson didn't get thrown out the Royal Rumble.
Excellent point, Lucas. Excellent point. Excellent. She got drafted. But now
So
this
she
whole thing
could
with
show
Bayley
up on SmackDown and challenge Bianca.
I can see that.
I'm crazy.
Of course, Bayley is out for 9 months. Trevor said on Sunday. We remember this conversation, don't we?
Go ahead.
Trevor
Bayley's out 9 months.
Trevor said he's responsible for Bayley being out 9 months. So
he's
Trevor had a big smile on his face when he said, "I just want to let everybody know that I'm responsible for Bayley being out 9 months." He actually said that too.
Oh,
shout out to Trevor, man. We had to mention that. I know you're watching.
It sounds like I gotta fuck Trevor up.
Well, Trevor's not even coming on the show because Trevor hasn't watched NXT since like 2014. So you don't have to worry about it. He's Trevor is back. Trevor is backed up on watching it.
NXT.
That's my bitch.
Hey man, you guys stay in line. You guys stay in a long line.
Bailey
to
on
Bailey.
the pole. Bailey on the pole.
Bailey on the pole. Bailey
I
on
will
the pole.
fight. I will fucking fight all of you. Okay.
Hey, you guys stay in a long line for Bailey.
Hey,
man.
I'll fight all of you. All right.
Jesus.
Trevor versus Lucas at Money in the Bank. Bailey on the pole.
Bailey on the pole match.
Bailey on the
The
pole.
winner gets unlimited hugs. The fuck.
Yo. If Bailey's on the pole, I'm gonna be in the corner throwing dollars.
The winner gets unlimited hugs. Yeah.
What?
That is a great match.
Great
Big
match.
dog. Hello.
I'm sorry, but with an ass like that, she ain't giving no fucking.
My
Man.
girlfriend is a Bailey fan.
Listen.
I never understood her obsession with Bailey. She likes Bailey. That's her favorite. She likes Bailey, but she used to like Otis until Otis shaved his beard and everything. She doesn't like Otis because she said Otis
is like real life Peter Griffin. All right. Otis is real life Peter Griffin.
Like a grown Peter Griffin.
Oh, is that too much? All right, I'll excuse myself. Bye.
It's like a grown Chris. Yo.
Oh shit!
Oh my God. Like a grown Peter. A real life Peter Griffin. Yeah, he do with that beard shaved off. He just don't. He look like you don't trust him around kids.
I
Get that man away from the babies. Get that man away from the babies.
But I like the
he
direction they
definitely
taking
like
with
he
him.
should be within 100 feet of a school.
You know you're not supposed to have that white
What he
van around
say
here.
in the Hangover? He's like, what? He's like, can we go? He's like, no. He said, I'm not supposed to be 100 feet of a school or a Chuck E. Cheese. Hell,
Yo, dude is
the
wild.
Hangover, man. I can't say the line we can't say our favorite line on the show because it'll cut us off. Lucas knows our favorite line from that movie. The first.
Yo, the feed would go blank.
Yo, we can't say the line because we're losers.
Doctor.
Yeah, we can't say that. I want to keep this show, so we're not going to say the line on the show. Lucas,
Yeah.
the first thing we're going to say to you when we get off the plane, when we get in Chicago, we're going to be right outside of Lucas's house saying that.
Y'all gonna do an episode from Chicago?
I don't know yet. It all depends on time and and everything like that. We're going to be there for like 3 days.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll probably talk about that in the group chat in regards to we're going to do a show or not.
Right on.
So
We
all
going to
depends
jail
on
the
time
first night.
constraints. So
Don't
I know
do
we're
that.
going bowling. I know we're going on bowling the first night.
Don't do that in Chicago, man. Don't go to jail in Chicago, please.
What's
Don't go to
that?
jail. Don't go to jail in Chicago, please.
Cap, did you tell him what you're gonna do when you get to Chicago?
Don't get to Chicago playing around,
I'm either shit in Lucas' game chair they sitting in now or get arrested the first night.
man. And I lived in Chicago for a year. Don't be playing around up there, man.
I'm
not.
my best behavior because I don't. That's not my city.
Shout out to Chicago, one of my favorite places. One of my favorite places, man. Shout out to Chicago.
I'm gonna be on my best behavior when I go there. I don't know nothing about the city. I'm gonna let the boys show me around. And everything. Chris, you're on mute. You got something to say?
Hold
Take
on, Keith. You ain't got no choice but to be on your best behavior when you get here while you're talking. You ain't got no choice. So don't
Nigga
even
sing
try
it to the beat, baby.
Don't try to act like, oh man, this ain't gonna be no hangover. Or, I'm just gonna be cool. You have a reason why you have to be cool. So don't try that.
And that's a message from, and that's one to grow on.
my man act like it's gonna be hard for him to be good. No, you know what's gonna happen, bro. You have no choice.
Hey, you got that rainbow sound from the old days, the PSA.
The missus is coming along with.
Oh yeah.
The missus and Cap are coming. We're going to Chicago.
Oh,
She's coming along.
Oh yeah, you going to dinner and sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, we're going to watch SmackDown at Chris's.
That's it.
Hey, D,
Yo,
put that in the group chat. He wasn't hearing us. So maybe he'll hear it from you, but he wasn't hearing us.
y'all going to watch SmackDown? You going
dinner and then going to sleep.
I'm gonna be in bed by 9 o'clock.
Guys. Hey, we already know. I told him we gonna get a text. Hey guys, yeah, man, the missus is tired, man. So we just gonna lay it down.
That SmackDown wore me out.
Oh,
He gonna be like, that SmackDown wore us out,
Thank you,
man.
Crown. Thank you. I agree. Thank you, Crown. Boo this man. Boo this man.
Hey, somebody got to play the heel.
Boo do this, man. Oh my God! Y'all
heel turn.
Man. Yeah, I'm gonna do a heel turn in Chicago. Cap said he's already gonna fight Lucas in a Chicago street fight when they get to Chicago.
Y'all gonna be. It's gonna turn into a.
I'm here for it.
That shit gonna turn into a. It's gonna turn into a tag team with the Chicago PD.
Hold on. Chris said we're not allowed to meet Lucas's mom, so we've been shut down from that. So
What?
Time out. Fuck whatever he says. Y'all can meet her. Fuck what he says. With all due respect,
this podcast just got hot. Sizzling.
Oh, wait a minute. Speaking of hot, hold on. Dietrich wanted to bring this up on the show.
Ooh.
Hold on. This is, and Ricky, I apologize for this ahead of time. You know exactly where this is going.
Oh no,
Ricky, you know where this is going. Cam, you know where this is going. I apologize, but Dietrich wanted to go in this direction.
Oh no.
The argument about Aleister Black and Bayley.
No.
Dietrich. Yeah, Ricky, I'm sorry. Dietrich wanted to discuss it. Dietrich is siding with Lucas. Regarding Bayley. Was Sasha Banks? No, Sasha Banks. What was it? No, it was Sasha Banks and Aleister Black.
Yeah.
My bad, not Bayley. It was Sasha Banks and Aleister Black. Dietrich is siding with Lucas in regards to Sasha Banks being a bigger draw than Aleister Black.
We agree, but that is true. She is a bigger draw than Aleister Black.
Yeah, bro. Chris agreed.
She just want to SB, man. She just want to SB.
The machine didn't get behind.
Hold on.
Nobody disagreed with that. Nobody
Any
disagreed
true
with
wrestling fan,
bigger
though,
draw than
any
Aleister
true
Black.
wrestling fan is definitely watching Aleister Black first.
Right.
The machine got behind Sasha Banks. So
Right.
That's exactly. We never disagreed. That wasn't the.
I'm not saying she's a better wrestler than Aleister Black.
The real argument was Dietrich. The real argument was Sasha Banks and Braun Strowman.
No. We never. Hold on. That wasn't even a big.
Oh man, no, I'm still with Sasha Banks.
No, I just started shit.
He just started shit. But I'm still with Sasha Banks on that one.
Hold on. Go ahead, Chris. My bad. Go ahead, Chris.
No, it's just that what started it. Damn, what did start? But it was something that he said, like, oh, you just feel some type of way toward it. You're just personal towards her. And because I don't like Sasha Banks. I think Sasha Banks a crybaby, but whatever. So
okay.
I threw my opinion out there. So Lucas was like, well, you just feel different about her. So whatever. I said, well, it's no different than you having your personal feelings about Braun Strowman because he just hates Braun Strowman. And
he hates the shit out of Braun.
I guess he felt like I was saying that, you know,
who hates Braun Strowman?
Sasha Banks, and he's not. No, absolutely.
I think
not.
he's trash.
But my thing is, your hatred for Braun Strowman is just that. Your hatred for Braun Strowman. So how can you sit there and say, oh well, your hatred for Sasha Banks don't count because you just personal with her, but my hatred for Braun Strowman counts because it. You know what I'm saying? That's what the argument was about. I never once said Braun Strowman was that dude. I never once said Braun Strowman was.
He could have been.
He definitely could have been.
Yeah, we all agree he could have been.
That. I just simply said Lucas just hates the man because he hates the dude at all.
Right.
My feelings towards Sasha Banks is more because who are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, you're like at the least, you're the bottom of the four horsemen. It's Charlotte, Becky, Charlotte, Becky, Bayley. It's Charlotte, Becky.
I was with you and you teetering a little bit.
Hold on.
You teetering a little bit.
All three of them.
You teetering a little bit.
Take that serious because for the longest time, Chris has ragged on Bayley.
But I rag on Bayley, but I still know Bayley has more of an upside and more fans than Sasha Banks.
I just don't know about that. I just don't know.
Chris, you gotta think about it.
I can't agree with you, bro.
D, hold on, D. The last.
I'm listening.
Taking a break after motherfucking WrestleMania like she the Undertaker.
Why can't she take a break?
Why can't she?
That's the point. That's what I'm saying. She can.
Sasha Banks on the plateau of the Undertaker?
No, not at all. What I'm saying is she has the cachet to take the break after WrestleMania.
Yeah, she's got the leverage.
No, she does not.
Yo, I'm telling you.
More than the next fucking bitch in that locker room. I'll tell you that much.
She's not a Becky Lynch. Ain't no fucking.
I don't think there's a bottom to the four horsewomen. I don't think there's a bottom to the four horsewomen.
Crazy.
I don't think.
I think you should really understand how popular Sasha Banks is.
Stop it.
Hold on. Check
She
this out.
has that cachet because of her popularity. You need to understand that.
She's not more
She's
popular
in The
than Becky and Charlotte,
Mandalorian,
and you
which
know
is loved by Star Wars.
Hold on.
She's
She's
Snoop
not
Dogg's
more popular
cousin.
than Becky and Charlotte. You know that's true.
Dude, she doing
We know
movies,
that's
man.
true, but she still has the cachet to take breaks.
She-
And he on mute.
She's shooting the Mandalorian.
And she's Snoop Dogg's cousin, for fuck's sake.
The moment y'all started this, I just
telling
did
me.
fuck out.
So you are telling me he has the cash. That's like you telling me the Miz has the cachet to take breaks.
He does.
Yeah.
He does. He takes breaks all the time to film his stuff.
The Miz is a superstar, man. Like he earned
I
that
mean, you can
shit.
start spitballing names, and we'll tell you who has that leverage to take breaks and who
All
doesn't.
right, hold on. Let me ask him a
I
question.
gotta say that for another show, yo.
She's at the point where when she comes back, she's gonna get an automatic title shot.
Exactly.
So she's on the level with she's on her level. Why do you think they put her and Flair together so much, and not Flair and
But like I
Bailey or
said,
Flair and Becky?
This goes back to his hatred for Sasha Banks, and like he could talk about this and that with me and Braun Strowman. But what I say about Braun Strowman is facts. So
Yeah, they use Braun Strowman completely
All
wrong.
right. I'm
We
gonna
will
end it
agree
here
that
because
they
I don't
laid a-
want to. Because this
they
could
laid
go
a
on
whole
for.
fucking
Hold on,
egg.
fellas.
No. What you say about Braun Strowman is not facts. Like
Trash.
Cap said, she has a machine behind her. Braun Strowman didn't have the machine behind him, and that.
Wait,
that
whoa,
may be a little-
whoa.
actually,
Oh, God.
and with the
he had the Wyatt family behind
He
him.
had
Come on, bro. Stop.
Braun had the whole WWE behind him. He was pushing over trucks.
Strowman is a victim of the wrong era. That's what he's a victim of. He's a victim of the wrong era because this era is not about the big guys no more. You know what I'm saying?
It should
It's
be.
not about the giants
He's Big
no
Show
more. So he's a
2.0.
victim of the wrong era.
That's another subject too.
Do I think Braun Strowman is a top tier Hall of Fame? No, not at all. I don't think that at all, and I never will think Braun Strowman is the top tier Hall of Fame.
But he's not as good as he makes out to be. That's all I'm getting at.
He's a victim of the wrong era.
You know what the problem with Braun Strowman is? It's the same problem they have with Roman Reigns. They never turn him when they never listen to the crowd anymore. Back in the day, they used to turn you like they would listen to the crowd like, oh, he's catching mad heat. Let's turn it. They were supposed to turn Braun Strowman a long time before they did, and he just never did. They tried to.
I'll put it this way. I stopped taking Braun Strowman serious the minute they paired him with a fucking 10-year-old on WrestleMania.
That was the end. That was like the suffering.
The end of it.
That was his suffering
That
succotash.
was it. That was his downfall from that.
That was his suffering succotash.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Hey, and to this day, and all these dudes will tell you, he is the worst Universal Champion, in my opinion.
I will put Prince.
Goldberg is better.
I'll put Prince David up there because he never stay healthy to hold it. But
Hey,
First of all,
Finn
Balor.
Finn Balor.
Finn Balor win it and give it back.
Hold
That's
on,
not
hold
his
on.
fault about
Finn Balor win it and give it back. Like, here you go. I'm sorry.
First of all, Braun Strowman is just a victim of somebody who, you know what I'm saying, that's going to play by the rules, and he's going to be a corporate guy. That's not his fault that Nicholas was motherfucking his tag team partner. But,
You know the name of the kid.
Look at that. You can't even say that with a straight face. Though.
You know the name of the kid.
Everybody knows who the fuck Nicholas is. Come on, man.
Everyone
I
knows
didn't.
Nicholas.
Anyways, fellas, look, I'm sorry I even brought that up because y'all were dangerous.
I'm
just
sorry,
saying,
too. I
Damn you,
agree.
Dietrich, because
Hey man, it's the high heat, man. You gotta bring the high heat.
Ricky's gonna message me after this show. And be
No,
like, I
ain't no
hate
high
your
heat.
guts.
Ricky, no.
Think of
He
all your
lost
shit.
me. You gotta love
Yeah.
me. Ain't no
Ricky left out the group chat. Ricky's like, I couldn't because Lucas.
More famous than Becky, Charlotte, or Bailey. That bitch threw a fucking tantrum, and now
Sasha, hey,
that
you know
bitch
what?
threw a
You know what?
tantrum.
As hard as I go for Bailey, Sasha is more popular than Bailey is. I will say that.
Yeah.
He left.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And you know what's crazy? Like
But
I
it's
said, it all
true.
goes back to his hatred for Sasha Banks.
But it's true.
Exactly. It's
Oh
a
my
fact.
God.
And you
She
can't
might-
accept it.
And in some circles, she's more popular than Flair. And
No,
in some circles, in some
She'll never
circles,
be more popular simply because of the fact that Charlotte is a Flair at the end of the day.
no, I get that.
D, leave the K2 and the dick alone, bro. Because you
Man.
fucking both, goddamn it.
Man, hey, listen,
Both K2 and
listen,
dick.
listen.
Ain't no motherfucking way.
Hey, man, I speak.
Famous than Charlotte. What the fuck?
What? Wait, hold on. All right, player. All right, here we go.
No,
Oh,
bro.
no, here we go.
No.
What? No, here we go. No, you gonna hear this.
Now
What movie? What Disney movie is Charlotte Flair on? What Disney movie is Charlotte Flair starred in? What Star Wars movie had? She was in Star Wars.
Professional capper. I'll put you up there with Lucas and Tim as professional capper.
She's in Star Wars.
Hey, but you know what though? According to Chris, Star Wars is for people who don't have sex.
They don't. Star Wars is for people who don't have sex.
See,
right.
now you bugging. Now you bugging. See, now you bugging.
You see what I'm saying?
You bugging out, man. You bugging out. I got 4 kids and I love Star Wars.
And that's fine. I got 4 of them too, and I hate Star Wars.
That don't match.
I've never watched Star Wars, and I never planned it.
Hey, I'm sorry. I don't watch Star Wars because I have sex.
But a billion people do.
And a billion people probably know who the fuck Sasha Banks is too after watching The Mandalorian. Hey, who's playing that fucking here? Turn that shit off. Turn that shit off. Turn that shit off right now.
Are we done? Are we complete? Is it over?
Hey, you three. Be quiet over there. We're arguing.
What do you know? Is it over?
You and Lucas and are the new faction called.
Hey man.
Oh, your hatred for Sasha Banks, you just can't accept facts, all right?
Hey, listen, I come out.
My man said.
Hey, I come out of audience. I come out of audiences all the time with baseball bats. We good.
I'm sorry, I don't like none of them bitches except Charlotte and Bianca Belair.
Yeah, but that's hold on.
But even I would not disrespect Becky Lynch. Even though I don't like Bayley, I would not disrespect Bayley.
Well, hold on. The argument wasn't
popular.
The argument wasn't who's the better wrestler. The argument was who's popular who's popular, and mainstream it makes you more popular.
Narrative, my guy.
No, in mainstream she's still not more popular than Becky Lynch.
Yes, she is.
No, she's
yes,
not.
she is.
No, she's
yes,
not.
she is.
After that, I'm good. I bow gracefully. I bow gracefully.
Got on some TV shows for no reason. So that don't mean shit to me.
Yeah,
that don't mean a damn thing.
Take advice from Tim Bow Wow.
That don't mean
I bow out gracefully.
That don't mean shit to you, Chris. But you gotta understand, those TV shows have a certain fan base, and that fan base is gonna be like, oh, I wonder who this bitch is.
Hey, that's gonna make when I get to Chicago.
Hey, Keys. You need a Molly. You need a Molly on your crew.
This is cool.
A Molly Cern on your crew.
Cool. Star Wars fans and AEW fans are the same.
What? All right, hold on. All right, before
hold
on. We gotta do this one thing, and then we gotta get to the main event topic of the week because we ain't got that yet. What did y'all? Wait a minute, quick thing. The Malachi Black.
Lucas
thing.
calls AEW fans virgins
because they are
Star Wars. If y'all don't get the hell out my face, yeah, fuck it.
First of all, I've never watched a single second of Star Wars in my life. And I'll take that to my grandparents' grave.
All right,
so
what y'all think about Malachi Black being in AEW?
I love it.
Fuck that shit.
Loved it.
I hate that they have him fighting.
I love it.
Cody.
I love it.
I hate that they have him fighting Cody.
Did they do his debut right?
I love it.
Yeah.
It was great. It was great for them.
Come on now.
Cody Rhodes though.
I think he's gonna get more creativity with his character too in AEW.
But did you see that?
But the comment that Lucas showed us earlier when somebody said that they got Dietrich, you got to hear this comparison.
Bruh.
Somebody said the Malachi Black Cody Rhodes is giving them. I can't even say this out my mouth right. They was giving them Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker vibes.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Please don't ever disrespect
Shawn Michaels and Undertaker like that.
2 masterpieces, man. They gave us 2 masterpieces.
And they said they're getting vibes of Malachi
hold
Black
on.
Cody Rhodes.
Can I be the devil's advocate for a minute?
Don't do it.
Be careful.
Don't do it.
I'm with y'all on the sentiment, but I understand where they got the picture from. If you saw Fyter Fest, Cody in the white, Malachi appears in the black. The juxtaposition was there. I'm not saying it's anything like that. I'm just saying I can see where somebody would say, "Hey, that's giving me the vibes."
Entrances at WrestleMania.
Hey, you know what else that's telling me too?
Right.
You know that's telling me right there.
The other coming up from hell.
It tells me one word: Posers.
Hey, man.
But Justin and Josh thought it was great.
It tells me this: AEW,
They don't get
Star
laid.
Wars fans are the same.
Yeah, John's gonna. Justin was.
I like
They're
AEW.
defending them.
I'm not a fan, but I like AEW. I think they're doing way better than
It's
WWE
tough for
right
me
now.
to watch because of their stupid fans. I'll put it to you that way.
Yeah, I
Some
get
of
the
this-
same feeling.
But it's just
Fucking nerd.
they oversaturate WWE talent in AEW. That's
true.
about it.
That's
they
true.
They oversaturate it, and they have too many. They had too many factions, so it's just kind of like, and then the continued shots at WWE. Please,
They don't
stop.
they don't worry about their own product. They seem to be worried about their their
They're
competition.
more worried about WWE. And then what I'm hearing now is that, now they were trying to get, I heard they were trying to get Kurt Angle over to AEW. And so I'm like, look, would y'all stop leaving WWE alone? I'm like, you got guys like, you got Orange Cassidy, you got the Jungle Boy. Start developing it. You got Hangman Adam Page.
Well, I will say this. I saw a report earlier today. Somebody, I think, posted it on Reddit. AEW on TV this year, ratings-wise, has hit 1 million viewers on 4 occasions. 3 of the 4 times, there was one common main eventer. Homegrown guy, Darby Allin. He's a draw.
Yeah, Darby Allin.
The next
Darby
thing.
Shoot, you got Jungle. You had a couple weeks ago. You had Jungle Boy versus the AEW for the Kenny Omega for the AEW Championship. Like we got Kenny, we'll soon be getting Hangman Page versus
Yes.
I like their
got it right with Edward.
I like their rankings. I like the rankings. I thought it wouldn't matter, but when you hear like the number 1 ranked,
the only thing about that is that you got people getting TNT title shots that aren't even ranked high. You got
Right.
What you got? What's his name's son was face Miro for the television. I'm like, dude, he's not even in the top 10, and he's getting a title shot. You just get a title shot just like that.
I think that
get a title shot next week.
I think that might be because of what Cody was doing. Cody was just inviting people. He was inviting new wrestlers to come on.
They're doing Miro's finally getting treated right.
Miro's definitely getting treated right.
Miro's definitely they're building.
Fuck
they're
him.
treating him right.
Fuck him.
God, dog.
D, you ain't came on the show with some
He's,
No sir, no sir, no sir.
he is.
Miro, come on, Miro look like a beast. You can't. Miro look like a beast right now.
Man, if you don't,
dog shits.
Miro looks like a beast over there.
Hey, I'll rather watch Braun Strowman than that sack of shit. All right.
Oh shit!
I mean, that's a personal choice. I mean, like, but I'm just saying from what it looks like. I'm telling you right now, Miro looks like
Charlotte Flair.
Oh, God.
Nobody said that.
We're not going back. No. Move forward.
Nobody said that.
Move forward. Anyways, that's it for the AEW talk and everything. Malachi Black there, and also Andrade El Idolo made his debut in AEW as well, so he's there. So we'll see how everything goes with them in AEW. We'll see what kind of push they'll get. So the next pay-per-view, like I said, is all out in September. So we'll stay tuned for that. Anyways, we got to get to our main event top of the week. Entrances. Superstar entrances. And I got to go with... Come on, Chris.
What is that? What's that noise?
Jimmy Del Rey.
Oh shit!
Jimmy Del Rey.
The Grinding Gigolo.
Yo.
Jimmy Del Rey from W. I watched one of his matches. I screamed. I was like, this is bad. This is bad. It's like 80s porn. Man, I swear, him and Rick Rude did 80s porn back in the day, man. I swear they did. Shit was funny. Anyways, entrances, y'all. We had to kind of break it down in regards to entrances because I was like, I think I was too vague in regards to our favorite entrances. So we were talking about like, what are your favorite superstars? Wait a minute, Tim is about to come in. Wait a minute.
I made a top 5, like summed up basically.
This man is late to every damn fucking podcast.
Hey, he's too busy getting kicked out of Little League games. All right, leave him alone.
Oh shit!
Oh damn, I can't put Tim in.
Boy,
Get him!
I always want to come in 5 minutes after the show is about.
Wait a minute. I can't bring Tim in because I gotta upgrade. So Tim's got to miss this show. So Tim, I'm sorry. I would have to upgrade. I'm not paying that extra money right now. So I'm gonna catch you on the next show, Tim. Yo, I apologize, Tim. I'm gonna catch you on the next show. I promise, and everything. And I will get you on the next show. So, but we're gonna go with what we got right now. But Tim, I know he's gonna comment in the chat or whatever. So, but anyways, we were talking about our favorite entrances. I was being vague in regards to what kind of entrances. I was like, I should have done it in two different categories, like favorite entrances of all time, or pay-per-view takeover entrances, or just basically wrestling entrances. So it can break down in any kind of format y'all got. I did two lists. Overall, just entrances, and then I did my favorite pay-per-view entrances. So if y'all want to, if there's any kind of order y'all want to do it in, it's more up to you.
So,
if you want to.
I did my list basically based off of like some of them are personal favorites, some are based off like the creativity of it, and some are just based off of like crowd reaction, like crowd interaction with the entrance. Basically, if you kind of get what I'm saying.
Okay, all right, Lucas. So go ahead and start with yours in regards to entrances, man.
So this is no specific order. I kind of just like wrote them down and whatnot.
He likes Sasha Banks' entrance.
Hey, can you shut the fuck up for 30 seconds,
with the balloons and the hugs. Then he liked Becky Lynch's entrance. And then after that, he liked the Evolution pay-per-view entrance.
Hey, Chris, can you fuck off for like 30 seconds? All right, cool. Thank you. All right. Rude. Dick. So one of my favorite entrances, only because of the pop that it got, was Triple H returning in 2001.
At the Garden?
At the Garden.
You mean 2002?
Yeah, 2002. You're right. My bad. WrestleMania 20, The Undertaker's entrance.
Ooh.
Is that the one with Spears grabbing it?
Basically, the return of the Dead Man.
Return of the Dead Man.
Yes.
NXT TakeOver UK, the Finn Balor Demon entrance.
Hell yeah.
Yes. God damn you, Luke. I got him on, but never mind. I ain't gonna tell you. Go ahead.
Shinsuke Nakamura's debut on SmackDown. That entrance right there. We had the violin player.
Hell yeah.
God damn, I forgot about that one.
The crowd went fucking crazy. They said this is part of like the crowd interaction that I was saying. They went crazy, sang his theme song. Even the violin player was all into it and whatnot. And then my last one is for shits and giggles, the Undisputed Era's entrance. Only because they would come down, they'd do the boom, and then Adam Cole would do the Adam Cole baby.
Crowd participation is done. I don't like his new theme because it just don't feel.
Nah,
he does the boom. It just doesn't feel the same.
He should have kept the Undisputed Era theme. Yeah,
I agree. I don't like his new theme, man. Kyle O'Reilly's theme. I don't like it either. The Undisputed Era theme was just it made for a better theme, but I know when everybody goes single and everything like that, they got to do different things, so it's cool. All right, Lucas, that's your list. Ricky, what you got?
So my list was no particular order, but it's individual like moment entrances, not like consistent character entrances like week to week and month to month or whatever. Mm-hmm. So first one that I have, I've mentioned this before. I've been on a big ECW kick, and the Sandman's return entrance to the ECW arena in '99.
Oh, this is where I'm gonna leave the group because I'm sick of fucking him taking my shit. I'm tired.
Yo, he took mine too, man. He took mine too.
It was a toss up between.
That wasn't on mine, but I remember that.
It was a toss up between that one and the One Night Stand one. And I only went with the one I did because it was like
that Enter Sandman entrance is always
that Enter Sandman entrance and
the crowd singing it too.
Yeah. So speaking of which, number 2 for me would be actually no, I just heard it in the background. I think somebody played it. 97 Nitro. Rodman and Hogan walking out of the limo, smoking cigars, walking down to the ring.
Classic.
Classic.
You are not going to get more like
Classic.
legit in wrestling than that.
With the heavyweight championship spray painted.
Yes.
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 Yes. Man, I remember that episode of Monday Nitro, man. Oh my God. Man,
Yeah.
that's actually the game Rodman skipped. Remember?
Yep.
Remember if y'all remember the Jordan documentary?
No, that was the Monday after he won the 5th title. The other one that you're thinking of when he skipped Nitro was in 90, when he skipped the final.
Oh, that's the other one. My bad. Okay, you're right. Thank you for the correction. Yeah.
Yep.
It was one of them.
So, number 3, it's on YouTube. You can go find it. You'll love it. You can't live without it. 2006, ROH. Bryan Danielson coming out to the final countdown before he fought Kenta at Glory by Honor 5 Night 2. It's on YouTube. Go look into it. You'll love it. 4 for me would probably be, this is going to sound weird, but if you think about it, it's pretty fucking good. Cena at One Night Stand 2006.
Yeah, that was good.
What they were going for.
Riot.
Yes. They knew exactly what they were going for, and they nailed it. The If Cena Wins We Riot poster, him throwing the shirt to the crowd, and they just keep throwing it back at him, like, works all over the place. And then last one, I mean, hard not to go with the Steve Austin one, so I'm going to say for my money, the one that he made the entrance at WrestleMania, I want to say
13.
I'll go.
When the
Actually,
Austin 316 thing, the thing
I would go
shattered.
19. I would go 19 with a long shot in the background.
I gotta Google that one. I mean, YouTube that one. I don't forgot that one.
His final match. His final match.
Yes.
I gotta look at that entrance.
Austin at Mania was almost always great entrances. It's tough to pick.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going next.
Okay, Ricky.
Before somebody else steals my shit.
Go ahead, Chris.
Well, definitely I want to go with 96 Shawn Michaels WrestleMania.
Ooh.
Y'all
that
throw
was
that
good
out there. That was. I mean, nobody had did a zip line. It's like that wasn't happening. Nobody had did a zip line, bro. That shit was awesome. Kind of piggybacking off of Rick's, but I want to say I'm not gonna stick it to just one particular time, but anytime Hulk Hogan came out to Voodoo Child.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anytime Hulk Hogan, anytime I heard.
But Michael Buffer did his ring entrance.
Yeah, that shit fire.
Yeah, remember when Michael Buffer did his ring entrance and he came out with that Voodoo Child? Man.
You can't. It don't get no realer than that. Was that my
Good
second
pick.
or third?
Good pick, man. That was your second.
That was my second. Okay, my third one was more recent. 2020 Royal Rumble when Edge came out.
Yeah.
Yo, we marked out.
When Edge came out, I lost it.
You think you know me?
When all you heard was, as soon as I heard "You think you know me," it was curtain, and to this day I still get goosebumps.
We marked out, man.
And to this day, I will always say, I wish somebody in my room caught me and Chris acting like complete asses during that.
Yeah. I'll tell you like this: if they told us to be quiet, we'd have just had to get kicked out that night because there was no way I was gonna be quiet.
No, fuck no.
Number 4, 2002 Triple H Madison Square Garden.
Yes.
That is the best Triple H entrance I have ever seen. And then the backstory behind it, when you watch the Triple H documentary, when he said he didn't know how they were going to receive him. He didn't know what it was. He said all the butterflies was going through him, and when he came out, he just lost it. That pop was OC.
Yeah.
That pop was OC. And then, I would never end a thing with, but I'm going to tell you this. Undertaker's 2008 WrestleMania 24 when he fought Edge outside outside of the Orange Bowl. Nigga. Ooh, my bad. Sorry, we can't say that. But man, the greatest Undertaker entrance to me. The fire
Except for the part
behind
with
there
the on fire.
with the like fake skyscrapers, the fire behind it was great. And definitely my, you know, for shits and giggles, but also honorary mention, Gigolo Jimmy Del Rey.
I'm gonna leave now.
You sick fuck.
What am I watching here? What show did I come on? I thought this was a wrestling show.
Shout out to Thomas Vasquez, man, who tagged me in Facebook saying how Marquise enters the gym. I was weak, man. He said how Marquise enters Planet Fitness. I was like, fuck you, man. Shout out to Thomas, man. Hey, we gotta get you back on the show, man. Well, yeah, shout out to Gigolo Jimmy Del Rey, man. Anyways, Chris, thanks for the list, man. All right, Cap, what you got, man?
I didn't really put a list together, but I'm gonna just give you like maybe 3 entrances, I guess.
Okay.
I want to say the NWO Wolfpack when they first came out.
Love that one.
Yeah.
I think that shit was kind of fire. The first time they all got together when they all came out.
When they debuted the Wolfpack theme.
Yeah. When Sting was with them.
I'm telling y'all, man, that song bumped harder than any rap track, yo. That Wolfpack theme.
Hell yeah, that
Yo, I can blast that in the car. That just sounds dope, yo. I love that theme, man.
Kind of recently, Santos Escobar when he came out for Takeover with the mask, he pulled the mask off and he had the suits on and shit. I think he fought Swerve. I think he fought Swerve that time, but that was a dope entrance. And Triple H went to a funeral home, right? You seen a coffin. Sting.
You need to leave.
When Sting fought Hulk Hogan.
Cap. We had this talk.
I didn't say no names, man.
Didn't me and you talk off the group chat? Didn't we have this chat?
I didn't say no names.
I told you. Yeah, no. I know where you were going with that. You were doing so good. You were doing so good, man. I was.
You blew it.
Cap, you did so well. Stop it. I knew where that was going. What's your third interest? And then we're done. You're done.
When Sting fought Hulk Hogan, when Sting fought Hulk Hogan for the first time, he first came back from his little sabbatical. The music, the lightning going on, the slow walk to the ring.
Yes,
it was just something different.
Definitely was that, and that wasn't happening at WCW at that time.
Yeah, that was the last good thing in WCW, I believe.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, I gotta do it. Yo, tell me that shit did not go hard, yo. I feel like I need to get a whole crew and just start walking down the street to that show.
I always wondered if that was Rapping Forte doing that.
Yeah, I wonder who
I don't know who that was.
It sounds just like Rapping Forte.
I want to find out who actually rap that theme, yo. That'd be interesting.
I think I have a theme song that was better than that. X-Pac.
Yeah.
X-Pac. Right, X-Pac.
But you still couldn't go wrong.
You couldn't help but just crotch top.
Yeah.
You gotta keep that one. You gotta keep that.
That's the GOAT theme. That's the GOAT theme. All right, Dietrich, what you got, man? Before we get to my list, man.
Hey, man, I don't even know no more. Like, it definitely ain't. All right.
Oh my God, I'm sorry, man. It's just
yo, this is wow. All right, I ain't got no specific times, specific themes or different things because I didn't know the question beforehand. So I'm just giving you my favorites like Goldberg WCW.
Yeah.
Like the walk to the ring, the spark, like him coming through the sparklers, like breathing
all the noises.
Man, yeah, like he looked like an animal.
How was he barking? What the fuck?
Yeah, he looked like an animal, man. It just looked real. Like when I was, at that age, it just looked real dope. It looked real dope.
I feel you.
My second one is my favorite wrestler of all time, Bret the Hitman Hart. It's a personal friend for me.
Hey, we got another Bret guy in here.
It's just a personal thing for me. Like when he came out, when that's. I'm sorry, man. I'm a Bret the Hitman Hart fan. Best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be.
Okay, so it makes sense why you're the biggest Sasha Banks fan.
See, you
care
that someone.
Dietrich, move on to the next one quickly. Go.
Yo, Bret give it to anyone anyway. And my last, I guess I'll go. I mean, I always love Stone Cold, NWO. The regular ones. But my last one is Hollywood Rock. When he had we had the extra long theme song.
Oh, that theme song was long as shit.
But it was like, when it was over the city, it was like, do you smell?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one. That was a dope one for me. That joint was banging, new beat. It was just a dope one. So those are my three. Sting, honorable mention with the Sting joint. Sting was always loved. He was my second favorite wrestler.
All right, Dietrich. All right,
Dietrich.
Hey man, you got something to say about Bret, man? We can talk offline.
We're not going there right now, but I'm with you.
We can talk offline. We can talk offline.
Bret Hart's a murderer.
Best there is, best there was,
The best there ever will be.
He's not even the best Canadian.
Look at real Miami.
He's not even the best Canadian.
Not even the best. What?
And the best ever.
Look at real Miami.
Look at real Miami.
Look at real Miami.
Look at hamburger meat on hanging out.
Look at real Miami.
Look at real Miami.
Here we go. All right, man. Where's my
real Miami? All right, let me get my list. All right, so my list. I got an unusual list. Mine's is kind of, and y'all didn't name one of the ones that I thought y'all were gonna name. So mine were in no order: Undertaker, John Cena, Vengeance, 2003.
Yes, and you know what?
The reason I like that
my
one.
son watched that match all the time.
The reason I like that interest is because how the Undertaker came down to the ring. He got off his motorcycle, didn't bring the motorcycle down to the ring. He made Cena wait until he got his ass in the ring. Like, no, you gonna wait on the GOAT. He made Cena think about it. He took his time getting off that motorcycle, walked down to the ring. That was actually a good ass match too. Go back and watch John Cena Undertaker Vengeance 2003. Awesome match. I was one of my favorite. I know it wasn't much of an entrance. It's just the meaning behind the entrance. Like, when you're the GOAT like that, you can do shit like that where you ain't got to come down there. He didn't have to bring the motorcycle all the way down to the ring. This motherfucker stopped at the entrance ramp and walked down. He made Cena think about it. Like, I'm about to come down and whoop your ass, but I'm going to let you think about it for a minute.
Hey, I'm with it. I'm
about to whoop your ass, but I'm going to let you think about it for a minute. I'm going to let you be like, look at your head on straight. I'm going to take my time. All right, another one, Finn Balor, NXT TakeOver Dallas.
Yeah.
With the chainsaw.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
That's
Finn
fire.
entrance. The chainsaw is my favorite Finn entrance. And they even put it in WWE 2K.
The London one was cool, but I like the one in Dallas better. Also, all the WrestleMania 3 entrances. When they were coming down into the
park?
Like the little
cart.
Stuff.
Yes. Every entrance from WrestleMania 3 where they had the red, white, and blue rope, I love that. I mean, if I could have a piece of history, I would like to have that in my house. Just to have that in a man cave and just have like a thing sitting up there. I would love to have a piece of history, like how they came down to the ring. So I'm going to say all the entrances. 2 is especially the Edge entrance from Royal Rumble. The one where everybody marked out. And then 1, the Miz WrestleMania 27 entrance.
Hate me now.
Hate me now. The whole piece. When he did the video thing and then look back, that's one of my favorite entrances. How they did Hate Me Now, because Miz was one of the hottest heels at that time, and he had Hate Me Now. He went through every single WWE star, Stone Cold, Hulk Hogan, The Rock, when they won the WWE title. And then they showed when he cashed in on Randy Orton, became the WWE champion. They showed the little girl that made that face.
The Miz girl.
And then he had the whole awesome air balloon thing on the top of the stage. He came out with, bro. That was one of my favorite entrances, man. When he had Hate Me Down playing, I was like, that theme fit him perfectly, man. God, I love that theme, man. That was one of my favorite entrances, man. The Miz at WrestleMania 27. One of my favorite entrances, man. There's so many entrances you can go over, man. I don't know what else you can leave off, man. There's so many favorite entrances, man. And then you, of course, you know.
Yo, it feel like
Jimmy Del Rey deserves to be in the WWE Hall of Fame. I'm gonna start a petition.
Oh no, he don't.
I'm gonna put Jimmy Del Rey. I'm gonna start a petition. Just put Jimmy Del Rey in the WWE Hall of Fame.
I don't even know what to fucking say to you right now.
Really?
Just
That's
the interest alone.
You talking.
Just the interest alone, man. But anyways, if y'all have your favorite entrances, let us know. Contact us.
Bray Wyatt has some fire entrances.
Yeah, and make sure The Miz is not your number one, for fuck's sake.
I forgot Bray.
No, I didn't say it was number one, but I was like that interest alone. I like the way it was done.
Make sure The Miz is not in your top 5.
No.
Bray Wyatt versus Seth Rollins. That entrance.
Yeah, that was a hot interest, man. I remember that interest.
I forgot about that one.
Not too much.
What about Bray Wyatt from this year's WrestleMania?
Oh yeah.
That was charged. Oh, I didn't get to say something. I didn't get to say this when y'all was talking about the Money in the Bank women's match. The Fiend will come back.
I was thinking the same thing.
Who was that? Say that again.
I said the Fiend.
The Fiend will come back.
Bliss is going to. Bliss is gonna have a lot of things in this match, and she's gonna have like.
She's gonna lose her powers when he come back.
And if she goes to grab that briefcase, you're gonna see the Fiend come out.
I'm with you on that, man. I'm with you. I was thinking the same exact thing.
Now, D.
Hey man, it don't matter. It don't matter.
The men's match.
We still cool. I'm just letting you know.
How you know I gotta fuck with you, bro? I gotta fuck with you.
The men's match, I kind of think they put Ricochet in there because they wanted some aerial flyers with him and Morrison. Because if you remember what Ricochet did in the NXT North American Championship ladder match, he can do a lot.
I think Ricochet and Jim and Morrison got some nice chemistry.
Yeah. They're gonna they're gonna put on some. It's gonna be quite. Ricochet's gonna do a lot of. With the crowd being back, Ricochet's gonna do some off the wall shit at the ladder match. I can definitely see that. All right, y'all.
But D, I'm glad you agree with me on that one.
Oh yeah, we on the same page.
Yeah, I can see it because she cost him the match against Randy Orton. He took time off. They say he's supposed to come back around this time, around the fans in SummerSlam. I can see him costing Alexa Bliss this Money in the Bank, or he plays some type of mind game. Alexa, stop.
Yeah, she gonna lose her powers.
Yeah.
One more thing, and then we gotta get to the thing. I think we know the GOAT is gonna cost Drew McIntyre Money in the Bank, so that's pretty much a given. So because I think they got their match coming up at SummerSlam. So, but all right, now it's time for trivia because we gotta wrap the show up. All right, so 5 questions as always. These are all pertaining to Money in the Bank. So, Chris, you have what?
6.
Chris has 7.
Yeah, I'm that dude.
Yeah, Chris has 7. Cap has 1. Lucas has 3. So here we go. And then Dietrich, maybe you get on the board.
Right on.
Who has competed in the most Money in the Bank matches?
Shelton Benjamin?
Dolph Ziggler?
No.
Is Jericho?
No.
I would say
AJ Styles.
No.
Kane?
Nah.
Got it.
Yeah, you're right. He's right.
I was afraid to say it. I was like, yo, he's Royal Rumble. He's Royal Rumble. Nah, yeah, you're right.
No, good one.
All right. How many of the Money in the Bank winners had defended their rights to the contract?
What do you mean?
Okay, it means
2.
they defended their Money in the Bank.
I think it was 2.
2.
Three.
I
No.
think 2.
1. Then
Mr. Kennedy defended it.
Rob Van Dam defended it.
Braun Strowman defended it.
5.
No.
More?
6.
4. Got it. Ricky, it's 4. Don't forget Ziggler defended it too. He defended it against John Cena.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
It was Ziggler,
Yes.
Braun.
It was Ziggler, Braun Strowman,
Mr. Kennedy.
Mr. Kennedy, and I forgot what the fourth one. I just saw this.
Rob Van Dam.
Rob Van Dam.
No, Rob Van Dam didn't defend it. Who did he
He didn't
defend it
defend
against?
Shelton Benjamin. They had the title versus Money in the Bank match.
There you go.
You're
So
right.
4
You're right.
people
You're
have
right.
defended their
You're right.
rights.
Sorry. You're right.
Okay. What was special about the 2017 Money in the Bank pay-per-view?
It was
about
SmackDown
the belt.
only.
The belt was
Got
on the line.
Lucas got it. It was SmackDown branded. It was the only Money in the pay-per-view that was specially branded. What city was supposed to host Money in the Bank in 2020 prior to the pandemic?
Chicago.
No.
St. Louis.
No.
Texas.
LA.
No.
New York.
Vegas.
It was. I'll give y'all a clue. It was an East Coast.
New
New York
York.
City.
Jersey.
No.
Boston.
The Barclays
No.
Center.
No, I'm gonna say Tampa.
Charlotte.
The Indianapolis.
Norfolk.
No.
Milwaukee.
No,
Indianapolis.
Who said,
Ohio.
wait a minute. Dietrich, what'd you
I
say?
said Indianapolis.
I said Tampa.
No.
I said Indianapolis.
Miami.
Jacksonville.
Charlotte.
No.
Atlanta.
Well, this is
How
good.
many more coaches
Can't
do we
believe I
have?
said this
Philly.
yet.
Connecticut.
No.
Boston.
Pittsburgh.
Kentucky.
Man, fuck
What?
y'all.
DC.
Maine.
Fucking in.
We just guessing.
Answer it.
We just guessing cities at this point.
Okay.
Rockford,
Well,
Illinois.
Baltimore.
Okay.
Oh my
Go to hell.
god.
Fuck Baltimore.
Oh,
Beat
fuck
that
off, will
section,
ya?
man.
All
Go
right.
to hell.
All right. Last question. How many competitors competed in the 2012 Raw Money in the Bank ladder match?
I
Hey,
don't know.
10.
I wasn't watching Raw that.
8.
8.
Yeah, I'm coming back.
No.
It was 8.
6.
Now this match was unique because this had the least amount of competitors in Money in the Bank history.
5.
Got
5.
it. Lucas got it. Lucas won this one. It was 5. John Cena, The Miz, Big Show, Kane, and Chris Jericho. All right, Lucas. Lucas got 4 now. Uh-oh. Lucas finally. Now don't sit there and say we didn't cheat you. You won this one. Because don't
That's
say in
because
the
Money
chat
in
I
the
got
Bank is
cheated.
his favorite pay-per-view.
Hey, I've been to one live, so fuck yourself, all right?
That don't mean
Well
shit.
done.
That don't mean that's
harsh.
what you won.
It's harsh.
Anyways, y'all, we got to wrap this up, man. This show went over 2 hours. Oh my God, it's the longest. I think it's the
Well,
longest show
Sasha
we've
is
ever.
more famous than Charlotte.
It's what I do when. It's what I do. It's what I do when I come
Famous than
on.
your boy Braun Strowman. So
All
kindly,
watch Star Wars.
It's what I do when I
Oh, man.
come
We
on.
Please.
all watch Star Wars.
Oh
I'm
my
about to
God.
watch Gordon Ramsay.
Anyways,
so
folks, let me
y'all
wrap
can
this
fuck
up.
off.
Dietrich, thank you for coming on, man. We appreciate you. Hold on, I got to give you a cheers.
Lucas is an AEW fan.
Dietrich, thank you for coming on.
Appreciate you,
I've
man.
probably
Thanks
been
for
to more
having me.
shows than half their
Hey,
fan
shout
base.
out to
So
Holly
Thanks for
Street
coming back, D.
96.
We appreciate you, bro.
Shout out to
Yeah, you're
Holly Street
always
96. All the
welcome
fellas
on
over
here
there.
anytime.
Dietrich, DJ Domino, which y'all got to check out that mix. Oh my God, yo,
Yeah.
they threw together that mix. Y'all got to check out that mix, man. Then
New
we
epi-
gotta bring DJ Domino.
New episode out right now. New episode out right now on your DSPs.
Yes, and I'm on that episode. So
Yes, sir.
yes,
Had fun. Had fun. Had fun.
I had real fun, man. I definitely had real fun, man. So shout them out. Shout out WFSB 91 over there, all the people over there. Shout out to Tim. Tim, I apologize. I couldn't get you on, man. But I know you got life and everything happens or whatever, man. But I know we'll have you on next time and everything. Any other shout outs y'all want to give? Everybody's just bouncing, man. Look, I didn't even get everybody. Ricky, any shout outs, man?
I'm good.
Everything. I'll see you in Chicago. I was about to say, I'm gonna see y'all in Chicago in 2 weeks. I'll be in Chicago. Me and my girlfriend Cap will be in Chicago in 2 weeks. So I don't know if we're gonna do a show or not. We'll discuss that in the group chat or whatever. So, but definitely we'll see y'all in 2 weeks. Dietrich, as always, I'll be down in Charlotte. I'm gonna be down in Charlotte in August.
Right on.
I probably won't see you. That's
what it always is. That's what it always
Every time
is.
I try to go down to Charlotte and go see my mom or everything, Dietrich said, when you coming through, I'm always down here in rush time, and I'm telling you right now, more than likely,
I'm only going to be there Thursday and Friday because I'm coming back to Virginia Beach for Summerslam that Saturday.
Right on. And then you got to, do what you do. Do what you do.
Yeah,
I ain't going nowhere.
Christmas, I'll be there long. Christmas, I'll be there longer. Christmas, I'll be there for like 5 days.
We catch up. I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, so I'll be there longer for Christmas on 5 days. So, anyways, wrap this up. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram. Make sure y'all follow us on Facebook. Also, make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel. We need more subscribers and everything. The website is coming soon. It's probably going to come in the fall. We'll let y'all know that now. So we're working on that. But anyways, thank you for my studio audience for joining me. And thank y'all. Live fans are back tomorrow night on SmackDown. They're back, period. Slammiversary is this weekend. Oh, my God. Wrestling fans are back. We can't wait. But anyways, thank y'all for tuning in. As we always say here at Wrasslin Talk Radio, we're not just wrestling fans. We're wrestling fans. I'll see y'all next time.